Boo! Hello and welcome to Dawnseekers, session number 5. It's been a little while. Today is the 7th of September, 2021. Today with me, of course, I have Connor.
Oh, we're starting at the bottom. Hi. Hello.
I'm looking across on the Roll20.
Oh my
Julia,
god.
Hello!
Victoria,
That's me.
and Madison.
Hello.
Today, as I said, is the 7th of September, so it's been a little over a month since our last session. Basic stuff of last time was we managed to purge the darkness from Raphael's soul and returned him to his more or less stable mind. He lacked a lot of the memories of the actual fountain that he was looking for and such. Certainly everything about the staff that he was so obsessed with, and he was just a little bit fuzzy-minded, but otherwise seemed to be back to normal. He gave you all a little camera for you guys to take pictures with, but you only have, I think, 19 film remaining, if I'm correct on that. What else? We had a little celebration with the civilians of Latveria that was put on by Gorlin, the innkeeper, and Nearith, who was Lady Malace's assistant, and kind of girlfriend. And so you guys had a nice night partying with them. You also convinced Marty, who was a member of the kid gang of Latveria, the 3-kid gang, to leave everything behind, which is to say, basically just his friends, because his family was all dead, and he was tired of it. So he got on the ship that came into town the day before, alongside you guys. It is a ship captained by a large red-skinned man with these big curled horns and very unruly black hair, a man by the name of Draylin, who welcomed you all aboard, and you guys set off. He called out to the figurehead at the front of the ship, a figure that he called Eliza, and upon doing so, asking her to guide him to the next location, she began glowing, and you guys recognize within her the spirit of a Dawnseeker. So we're pulling away now from Latveria. Marty is kind of on the side of the ship, watching the shore of it grow further and further away. You kind of get this feeling from him that he's tensing up his arms as if trying to hold himself to the side and fight back an urge to jump overboard. And as it disappears from view entirely, he just sort of slumps against the side of the ship as if he realizes that he has reached the point of no return. And it's at this point that Draylin begins yelling very loudly for different members of the crew to start really getting into their positions. And he marches his way back down to the lot of you. It says, "Well then, everybody, we're off. Say goodbye to Latveria proper. It's out of you, it's out of mind."
Yep.
Julia, you were super distant, friend.
What? Okay.
Yeah, you sound like barely perceptible.
Okay. I'm holding the microphone closer. Is that better?
Yeah, now you're good.
Okay.
Goodbye, home. Oh, don't worry. There are plenty of homes to be had out there. I'm sure you'll find another one, son. And he gives him a big clap on the shoulder. Alright then, suppose I should give you all something to do. I'm quite the charitable man, but a free ride I will not be giving. Gotta find a job for you all.
I live to work.
Ah, glad to hear it. Here, let's have someone give you a proper look around. Fargalize, get your furry little ass over here. And you all see this very large, even larger than Draylin, who sits about 6'5", figure come from the top of the ship near the captain's quarters. He is very finely dressed, with jewelry all over his clawed fingers and these long beads that go down his neck. He appears to be some sort of tiger-esque figure with a very large, wide jaw and this almost reddish fur with deep black stripes. He has a little bit of a slick-back mane and goatee situation going on as well. And as he comes to stand before Draylin, he kneels in front of him as if to make himself shorter and says,
Yes, of course, sir. How may I be of assistance, sir? Vargalias here is my first mate. He'll show you all a proper look around, get you settled into your bunks, and I'm sure he can find some work for you around. Vargalias, be polite now, you hear? Yes, of course, sir. Anything for you, sir. Now listen, he can be a bit stuffy, but he's got great taste.
And Drillin sort of jabs him in the side with his shoulder, or with his elbow rather, and then goes back up to the helm before calling back,
Hey, Vargalias, the redskin boy, I want him to be my new cabin boy. Need that role filled for a while now, so just send him up after you find his bunk. Very well, sir.
And the large tiger figure then stands up and looks over the lot of you with a very slight scowl of indifference before regaining this air of nobility. It says, "No, please, come along," and begins guiding you all down into the bowels of the ship. You guys go down a few flights of stairs, coming across a menagerie of all sorts of different species and races of various humanoids, and some not so much humanoids. And as you are taken down to this very large bunk room, it's very tightly packed. There's just sort of like hammocks put everywhere. And Vargalias says to you all,
Please find yourself the bunk that is smallest that still fits you comfortably. We occasionally have quite large crew members that need the more ample space.
Cool, cool.
You all sort of just find little areas, kind of more or less clumped together within earshot of each other, and get yourself sort of, not settled in, but you put a few of your possessions in.
Please do not worry about any of your possessions being stolen. I have quite a keen eye for thieves. Not only am I the first mate, but I'm also the purser.
Does that mean you carry around a purse?
I manage the finances of the ship, ma'am. I believe now would be time for formal introductions. I am Sir Vargalias. You all present your names to me now.
I'm Robin.
He gives you a very firm head nod and looks on to Delphine.
My name's Delphine. Good to meet you.
He then looks to Yoshinori.
Yoshinori Kitagawa, it's a pleasure.
And he gives you a more refined head nod. And then to Nova.
I'm Nova. That's just it.
Very well. Greetings have been in order then. Now you all, do you possess any talents which may be of some boon to this ship?
I can punch stuff good.
Yes, you look like the sort.
I can lift and pull. Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty strong.
Not an unuseful skill.
My particular strengths lie in identifying plant life, but, I am also fairly strong despite my appearance.
He gives another head nod and looks finally to you, Yoshinori.
Well, I am not physically inclined, but that being said, at the shrine... That's really rude. At the shrine back home, I often cleaned, so I can most certainly do that.
He sort of takes one of his large claws and begins running it through the goatee at the bottom of his chin, as if considering each one of you. His feline eyes then sort of scan over you as well, looking you up and down, before this very slow, methodical rumble comes out of his throat.
Mr. Yoshinori, I think you would make a fine boatswain. You can report to Miss Rosalind. Delphine, if you don't mind, I believe there may be some use of you at Orgella's place in the kitchen. Miss Nova, if you are as strong as you say, you would be of some use down in the engine room, alongside Mr. Cogs. And, Robin, if you think that you are able, it may be useful to have you up in the rigging. under the command of Miss Ferrata, the ship's navigator.
What's rigging?
The ropes.
Ooh, okay.
Do you think you're suitable to climb?
Oh, I'm real good at that.
Yeah, we did a lot of that back there.
We
Like-
did. We
like-
climbed a lot. I forgot that you were the voice inside my head for a second. I was
Yeah.
like, "Who's this other character?" But no, it's me.
It's me. Hey there,
I haven't
me.
talked to you in so long, me.
I know. I feel like at times I'm lonely, even though I'm here.
No, you never have to feel lonely. I'm right here with me.
Does she do this often?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit, but she
Sorry,
still works
I was-
hard.
Sorry, I was talking to me. I need to do that sometimes. But I am very good at climbing stuff. I'm very acrobatic.
Well, at least you won't get lonely up there on the rig. And he sort of rolls his eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Just doesn't register to her.
Oh, and then you, young sir. And he looks down at Marty and he goes, "Oh, sorry. That name is Marty, Martin, if you prefer that sort. I built stuff back in the day. It's fine. The captain wants you as his cabin boy. Is there does the cabin boy, like, do any, labor or anything? Mainly works as the captain's assistant. Ah, okay. Fine by me, I guess, then." And he gives a little bit of a disappointed sigh. "Very well, then. Please report to your commanding officers. If you have any official matters of which I may assist you, please feel free to come to me for aid. Any questions?"
I'm all good.
I
guys-
think we're all set, sir.
Okay.
Very well, then. Welcome to the crew of the Morning Glory.
And he gives you all a wide bow, and then with a raised chin, begins heading back upstairs.
He's fancy, isn't he?
I like him.
He's got a long name too.
Well,
Lord Vargales.
is that how it's pronounced? Vargales?
I think it was Vargalius?
Vargalius.
Vargalius.
There we go.
Lord Vargalius. So long.
Probably good that I remembered that.
I don't think the Lord is
that-
part of his name.
Right.
If I forget, I'll
guys-
just call him Lord. I don't think he'd mind. I think he's one of those fancy types, like
Yeah.
in the books.
Well, guys, I guess I'm gonna go see the captain. I might hang out with you guys a bit in off time, since I don't really know anyone else. So if that's fine, thanks.
Of course, that's
We'll be
fine.
around, Marty.
Okay.
And Marty, listen. She kind of leans in, kind of puts hands on his shoulders, and is like, "If the captain is really mean or gives you a rough time, just tell me, and I'll have a talk with him. Okay?"
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And she just pats his head.
All right. Well, I'll see y'all around, I'm sure.
Bye
Yes,
bye.
best of luck, Marty.
And he gives you all a wave, and then begins heading back upstairs himself.
Should we head off to our respective jobs as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where rigging is, but I'm just gonna look for ropes, and that'll probably be where I'm supposed to be. I think
Most likely, yes.
that's how that works.
Do we remember who we're talking to?
I'm talking to Mr. Cog. Oh
Um,
wait, that's not me.
You know, I was kind of his jewelry was really distracting. The way he was talking, I don't.
Shiny.
So what? It was really shiny.
I wanted to pet him too, but I feel like that'd be not okay.
Yeah, I thought about asking, but then he got a little weird. So I was like, he'd probably not like that. But do you remember the person's name?
Oh. No.
Maybe if we walk over to the ropes and just stand there looking real awkward, like we're not sure what we're supposed to do, maybe someone will direct us, and that'll be the person that we're supposed to see.
How about we just look around with our friends and like real cash? If we see them, we're good.
Well, we don't. Do we know what they look like?
No, but I just mean like we're just asking everybody who they are, and then when we find the person in charge of the rope, we're set.
Yeah. Rigging.
So let's go on a little trip with all the party people.
Yeah, we'll go on a little trip. I'll be fine. Alright, I'm following you guys, because I don't remember the person's name.
Okay. Incredible.
I'm just gonna de-armor and then I'll be out.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna wear don't wear your cool jacket. It is a cool jacket, but you don't want it to get ruined doing heavy work and stuff.
I'll just get a new one.
Does she know that she's not supposed to speak to her inner voice like aloud all the time?
I don't think she does. But
all your inner voices say this basically.
I think she's just practicing.
You say under your breath.
Yeah.
Well, I very much remember who I need to go to, and that's Miss Rosalind.
Well, that's an easy name to remember.
Yes, and I believe you're needed down in the engine, are you not, Nova?
I am. I get to meet Mr. Cogs, and I know what cogs are.
That's
You guys
okay.
all remember the names?
Well,
Yeah.
no, I don't remember Delphine's or yours, but I do know that rigging is generally where all the ropes are, and those would be above deck.
Yours was a lady. That's all I can remember.
I do remember she was a lady.
It was the ship's navigator.
Ship's navigator. Okay, so we just ask people where the ship's navigator is.
Yeah. I think that's what it was. I really don't know.
No, I think I remember navigating. I remember the word being said because he said it in like a funny way.
Okay.
Okay.
So where are we starting, guys?
No, Robin's just gonna turn around and go back above deck and just start looking
Alright.
for this navigator.
Does everybody want to go together so like we're all meeting the cast instead of just like individual?
Sure.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
Alex.
just to be a little
Yeah.
like, narratively efficient.
Maybe you guys follow Robin to make sure she doesn't
Yeah, well, the party
Sure.
follows Robin to make
be
sure
all
she
there
doesn't
right
like,
now.
Yeah, it sounds
fall
good.
off the side of the boat or something.
Doesn't
Oh, I think we should go swimming. Oh, Brain, you're right.
Oh, there's a
No!
in the water. Oh no!
Oh no, it's around my neck.
No.
Christ!
Vargalize just goes, wow, you are really bad with rope, actually. That was a B on my part.
It's like that scene in Tarzan.
Yeah, just like that.
No, let's
With
go.
Bruce
Let's keep
kissing.
moving.
Yeah.
Alright,
okay.
so you guys head back up after depositing some of your basic stuff onto your bunks.
Taking off my
Um,
armor.
Yeah, all that stuff. And now you're on the deck of the Morning Glory, out upon the wide open waves of the Labyrinthian Sea. And as you look up, there's some rope everywhere.
Wow. That's a lot of rope.
Who is the Lord of the Rope?
Well, I'm not gonna say that. Because there's already one lord.
Who
I
is
don't
the
think
Lady of the Rope?
the lady of the rope. Well, I think navigator was a good one. Maybe if we climb up, we'll see them and ask. They're the navigator.
Alright, we be climbing?
We be climbing.
Roll me a climb check.
Okay. Probably should have checked how good my climb is. Oh, my climb. Well, my climb's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm
We'll
okay.
get better if this is our job. We'll get good.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Oh, fine. It's fine. Oh, I forgot this is oh, I forgot I get to do the physical. Whoop.
Fucking pretty
Hey,
good.
pretty good.
All of your experience in the mountain pass really has added together. Ropes are meant to be climbed, so you just sort of spring up the side of it like a little monkey, and you get up real high. And it's a really pretty view of the whole ocean from up here. And you guys just are looking up at Robin, who is kind of distracted by the view of the birds in the sky and such.
Wow,
Wow.
that's so
It's
pretty.
amazing. Why are we
Better
here?
than picture books. Navigator. We're
Yep.
looking for the navigator. Do you see anybody?
You begin looking around. There are a few other rigmen that are just sort of up in the ropes, just sort of chilling. A few of them are giving you an odd stare as they don't know why you are up here. And none of them appear to be particularly in charge, though. They're all just kind of chilling.
Excuse me.
Huh?
Hi, I'm Robin.
Hi.
Do you know where I was told I need to report to the navigator?
He gives you an eyebrow waggle and goes,
A little bit higher up, ma'am.
Higher?
and he points up to this little bowl-looking thing, like a bucket, at the top of the mast.
Oh, okay.
Up in the nest.
Up in the nest. Got it. Thank you. Just gonna keep on climbing.
All right, you maneuver up a little bit further then, and poke your head over the side, where you are met with the grisly visage of this large, bug-like humanoid with these big fly, bumpy eyes, wearing a sort of like short-sleeve suit-looking thing, who is holding a rifle and has this large sun hat on over their head. And they go,
Oh, who are you supposed to be then?
Sorry, I'm Robin.
Well, Robin, you found yourself a very fine place up here in the nest.
The captain said that, I was to help the navigator with whatever needed help with.
Well, you do seem like a spry one. Certainly got up here pretty quick. I'm sure I could find some use for you.
Cool.
My name is Farita. A pleasure.
Farita. I will remember that this time.
Most of the job up here is just tying things and moving things around, as I say. I work as the navigator, but also the spotter. I've got 360-degree vision as it is.
That's really cool.
So basically, if I point somewhere, go there and do what I tell you.
Easy.
Then if you see anything that I don't, point it out and I'll...
and she sort of cocks her rifle.
Whoa.
Alright, miss, for today we're fine, so just report in early tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Just get to know the ship. It's where you're gonna be for a while now.
Okay. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
See you in the morning.
She tips her hat to you.
Yep. She's gonna start climbing down.
All right, and you just quite easily slide down the side of the mast.
Farita. I'm gonna remember.
I'll spell
So
it in the
you-
chat as well.
You found her then.
I found her. She's got
Okay.
cool eyes. It's like you know, like flies. That
Um,
they go, whoa, that's them in the picture. That's cool.
There you go.
Farita. She's got she had like these big eyes. They're like, but like she's like a bug, but like it's so cool.
Well, I'm glad you were able to find her, and I'm glad you get along, it seems.
Yeah, she was cool.
Alright.
The job sounds pretty easy too, so I'm not too worried about it.
Just do be careful not to fall off, please.
I'm if there's one thing I am, it's careful.
Yoshinori just stares at her.
Well, that didn't convince you, did it?
No.
Okay. I'll be careful.
Good luck with work.
Yeah. Well, why don't I help? Why don't she said to just report tomorrow because she said she didn't have anything for me right now. So I can just help you guys find your people.
Oh, cool.
All right. That's convenient, but okay.
Get to know the ship.
Yes. It
Don't
would be good to familiarize yourself with it.
Don't want to get lost looking for the bathroom and stuff like that, you know.
Oh, wow. I should have asked about that before. Well, okay.
We'll find it. I mean,
yeah.
you'll probably have to clean them.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, either the mess hall, I believe is what they're called on the ship. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
We're just on our way to the kitchen then.
Yes, there we go.
The mess hall is where you eat, not necessarily where you cook.
I have been on very small boats before, never one this large.
Been on a few.
If I have been,
times my age.
if I have been on a ship, I don't remember.
You do now.
Now I have.
Now we have.
Yeah.
And you guys plunge back into the ship?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Plunging into that ship.
Straight plunging, bro. Hey!
Straight plunging into that ship, dude. Haha.
So stupid.
Hey, Yoshi, do you think we should tell her it's not normal to speak aloud to yourself?
I don't know.
I feel like that would be rude.
Is it rude?
Oh,
I mean,
I think we're very polite.
I think it would be fortuitous to not always respond out loud to whatever inner voice you have going on, my dear.
Honestly, I feel bad that they aren't as talkative with inner voices. I'm sure they're getting lonely.
Yeah, like what if we're hiding somewhere and then she just starts speaking aloud and a monster like comes and kills us? Like that's not really optimal.
Well,
I won't be quiet if there's monsters around you, meanie.
yeah. We'll be quiet if there are monsters around. It's fine. I'm not bothering anybody.
Well,
Some of the sailors are looking up at you.
I mean, I really don't have anything to say. I feel like you have the right to speak to yourself if you wish to do so.
Thank you, Del.
You're welcome.
Is that okay? Is that an okay nickname? Or do you just want Delphine?
It doesn't.
I was trying something out. You know, just getting feelers out there. What do you think?
That's fine. I can live with that.
Cool.
Great.
Great. Kitchen time. I'm getting kind of hungry.
Okay.
Alright, so you plunge back into the ship.
Love it.
And you go down to the mess hall, and you hear a bunch of commotion currently going on. It is around midday or so at this point. In an adjacent room, and as you sort of peek in, it does appear to be a kitchen, and from the brief amount of vision you can see within, you just see this flurry of tentacles moving all about the room, and you hear this voice call, "I am working here, stay out!"
Oh, hi, remind me your name again.
Oh, no, people. And you see all the tentacles retract before if you open the door, and you see this fairly large woman with 8 tentacles as her lower half, and this overall like sort of purplish body all over, with these little fins that come off her arms and out of her back, and on both sides of her head as well. And she's got these very bright purple eyes and what appears to be a little bit of white hair slicked back under this puffy chef's hat. And has this sort of black apron draped down in front of herself. And she's got both of her normal humanoid arms just crossed in front of her as she's sort of sizing you up. Alright then, you lot. Any dietary restrictions I need to be aware of?
I don't think I'm allergic to anything.
Just Nova.
I don't eat a whole lot of meat, really, but that's about it.
Alright, so veggies then for little Miss Cerulean. And she sort of takes one of her tentacles, grabs a notepad and writes it down and puts it back on this huge board that is labeled restriction reminders. We've got a lot of different folk around here, so I gotta make sure I'm accommodating to everyone.
That's real nice of you.
I just don't want anyone dropping dead on my account. There's enough dangers at sea without my girl being one of them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I won't die. It's like a dietary choice.
Yeah, we've got some aboard as well for that as well, so don't worry. So, just making the rounds, getting to know the ship, or did one of you all need me for something?
Well, I was assigned to your employ.
Is that so? And she comes closer and begins sort of towering over you now and looking around. What's your name then, lass?
My name's Delphine. And yours?
Ortigella, nice to meet you. And she shakes your hand.
With her hand, or...?
With her hand.
Okay.
She doesn't wiggle your hand.
Is she taller than me?
She is sort of pushing herself up. I mean, with her tentacles, yeah, she'd be taller if she stood up all the way. She'd be like 15 feet tall.
Oh.
But she's kind of just pushing herself up to be above all of you at this point.
Okay. Because I was going to say, I am 6 feet tall, so...
Yeah. Naturally, she probably sits more around, I would say 5'7" or so.
Well, it's good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. A few questions for a bit of a mock interview, if you would.
Of course.
Alright then, number one, Miss Delphine, are you quick on your feet?
Fairly so.
Alright, do you know how to work a knife without cutting yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's that. And, bit of a small question, but have you ever cooked food for anyone but yourself before?
I have. I used to cook a bit when I lived at home.
Alright, well then you're a bit more going on than most of the chaps above this place, so welcome aboard. I'll have you by break of dawn to get the morning grub started, if that's fine with you.
Sure thing.
I just know when to stay out of the way, which is to say, know when to duck. And she wiggles her tentacles around a little bit.
Yes, I'll keep my wits about me.
Alright then, glad to have you aboard.
Glad to be here.
I'll see a bit of you all at dinner time.
Will you need my help then?
No, I've already got everything today cooking already, and not much to show you. Just, be ready to learn in the morn.
Alright.
And she gives you all a little tipper for chef's hat, and then closes the door, and you hear the commotion from inside resume.
Could you spell her name for us?
I will have her speak in the chat as well.
Oh, Alex and your giant women.
It's fine.
Sounded so defensive about that.
I love it.
She would be like 15 feet tall, guys.
Oh, she could be huge.
She's
got big arms.
massive.
And grab me.
And 10
Hold me like a hot dog, please.
Oh my god, so
All of us like hot dogs.
all of us like hot dogs.
I think she was cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
She
I
seems to be
mean,
a friendly sort.
God, I could get so much done if I had 8 arms.
Why don't you?
I wasn't built like that.
You feel different.
Yeah, smaller. I didn't get that mod, okay?
I've never encountered one of her species before. I'll be interested to get to know her more.
Well, I'm sure you'll have plenty of opportunities, considering you'll be working with her.
Yeah, and dodging arms the entire time.
Well, occupational hazard.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
gonna
you'll
have
get
to
used
duck
to
and
it.
jump. It'll be like a game.
Yeah, I think so.
Delphine, you're cooking. Make 10 reflex checks.
Oh
Pretty good.
God.
Alright, who we got next?
I'm below deck. Where is yours at, Yoshi?
I am not familiar with the anatomy of a boat.
What are you doing again?
I believe you said the boatswain, which is not a word I know. Because again, I have only been on small fishing boats, if anything.
Do you know the person's name?
Yes, Miss Rosalind.
Okay, I knock on the kitchen door again.
Hey, what?
Sorry, do you know where Miss Roslyn is?
She's just about everywhere. Just call out for her.
Okay. Thank you.
I am not sure how I feel about this answer.
Yoshi, do it.
We don't want to bother her anymore.
Once again, I get a character who has to speak another character's name to breathe them into existence.
Come on.
Miss Rosalind?
And you call out a little bit above your normal speaking voice, and shortly afterward, you hear this very slight rumbling from a nearby pipe, and out of it flows this sort of amorphous material of this cream color that then morphs into the shape of a head. Yes, hello?
Hi, hello there. I was assigned to you as a botswing.
Oh, pleasure to meet you. And another stream of this creamy ooze then drips out and forms into the shape of a hand, and then reaches down to shake yours.
And she will shake it.
Pleasure to meet you. I have many roles here on the ship. I'm the second mate, the surgeon, and the quartermaster.
Oh, well, wow, you keep busy then.
I'm quite busy, and many heads in many places, but it's always good to have a bit of help.
Yes, whatever I can do for you, please direct me, and I will certainly do my best.
I'll have you mainly doing inspections, making sure the right people get the right messages, perhaps taking inventory from time to time.
That is well within my purview, yes.
Well, it will be quite good to have you then. If you don't mind, another one of my heads currently having a conversation. It's hard to balance two.
Oh, by all means, please.
I'll see you soon.
And
Yes.
the head retreats back up into the pipe.
Well,
There's so many cool people here.
Delphine's gonna inspect the pipe for a bit, and say, so, when Argella said she's kind of everywhere, she meant actually everywhere.
Yeah.
yes.
Interesting.
God, imagine what you could get done if you could just travel through pipes all day.
Oh, why can't you?
I wasn't built like that, Yush. You're making me self-conscious now.
I was just wondering. I was not aware that was something you could not do.
I'll have Rosalind speak in the chat as well.
Oh.
You like her icon?
Yeah.
Little ooey gooey?
Well,
She's a little pretty lady.
pretty lady. Interesting color choice.
Yeah, she's like cream.
Yeah. That's cool.
All right, well, Nova.
What is wrong with you?
Only one's left.
Yeah, Nova's turn.
Yeah, I gotta find Mr. Cogsworth. I think he said he's below deck.
All right.
I wonder what kind of person he's gonna be. Meeting a lot of interesting folks.
Just a normal human.
Oh my god, he's so funny.
Hey! I have a mustache!
Hey, I'm a normal man. Normal
No, it
dude.
looks like a normal man, but underneath his hat there's a rat controlling him.
Oh my god! Don't make jokes. It'll happen.
So heading down into the deep recesses of the ship.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
So every
So
time.
annoying.
And so you guys retreat down a few floors further past the cargo deck and down to where it sounds like the a lot of the machinery that keeps the ship nice and warm and working is going on. And you see this stocky figure currently working on what appears to be the inner workings of a secondary furnace, and is kind of like underneath it currently.
Hello. I'm Nova. I was here because I'm gonna be working under you for the foreseeable future.
And the figure rolls out, like on one of those almost like flat scooter things to like get under cars and stuff. Rolls back out and then stands up, and you see he is fully metallic with even a metallic little mustache. And he reaches out a hand and says, "Greetings, I am Robert Cogs.
She gives him a very hearty handshake. Pleasure to meet you.
I am the engineer here on the Morning Glory, as well as the master gunner when the situation demands it."
Very cool. You look great.
Thank you. Your model has quite the
efficient appearance.
Thank you.
And he also gives you all sort of a look up and down.
May I contain your names?
Robin.
My name's Delphine.
And I am Yoshinori.
Names logged. A pleasure to meet you. As I said, my name is Robert Coggs, but everyone mostly calls me Cogbert.
Oh, Cogbert.
Oh, I get it.
Yes, a portmanteau of my last name and my first.
Oh,
Port.
You didn't get it?
no, I did not.
Port.
It's pretty good.
I just assumed that Cogbert was his name.
No.
Well, now I know that.
What would I be doing down here for you, though?
Well, you seem to have a strong, firm form. Sometimes certain things here need to be held up as I fix them. It can be difficult when their heat is too much for the normal corporeal body.
Oh, I can do that.
Excellent. I may also have you gather materials around the ship for me from time to time, and during such times of distress, perhaps work the cannons alongside me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well then,
Cannons?
Miss Nova, it is a pleasure to have you in my service.
It is a pleasure to work for you.
And he gives you a salute, sort of clanking against the helmet on top of his head.
Now, if you will excuse me, I have to finish repairing the furnace.
Alrighty, good luck.
And he gets back down, and then slides back under, and I'll also have him do...
Wow. It's pretty cool.
Alright, team.
Alright.
You
You
have-
said cannons. What are we gonna use cannons for?
You know, like if the ship gets shot at or attacked by anything in the water.
Think we're gonna get attacked till the next island?
It's a
I mean, I don't
possibility.
know.
Oh. I didn't even think of that. Where would we go?
You don't go anywhere, you stay on the ship.
But then if the ship sinks, then
Then you go in the water.
Then we die.
oh, I didn't think about this at
You
all.
die. I sink.
I didn't think about this at all.
You think he does oil changes?
I don't know what that means.
I mean, like I shot, I think, my oil with all the drinking that we did in Laptheria.
What?
My, what do you call it? A liver?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever my
sure.
substitute is for that.
Alright. Sure. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Robin's not in this conversation at all. She's just she. It looks like she's reeling from the realization that oh god, the ship could ships sink. That's a thing that could happen.
Robin's brain is just static.
Well, she might. Maybe she's talking inside of her head this time.
It seems to be a very long conversation.
Yeah. I mean, they usually are, aren't they?
Well, normally she, responds pretty promptly, so, well, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe he's giving her the rundown.
Sorry, I'm quiet. I just, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
We have got to find land.
Yeah. Let's hope we get somewhere soon. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
I just thought, oh, fun, we're gonna go on a ship in the water, like that'd be fun. But then it's like, if something bad happens to the ship, it's like, what the fuck are we gonna do?
We were just on an island where the entire island was slowly sinking into the water.
Yeah, but we stopped that maybe.
Yeah.
We were
And
on
we can
land.
stop the ship from sinking, too.
And if push comes to shove, you just swim.
Well, you can only.
You know how to swim, right?
Hold on. Hold on.
Don't do this to me.
Hold on. Okay, I can. It's not. It's fine. I can maybe swim.
I could probably do it in an emergency, but if I get in the water, I'm basically dead.
I could maybe do it if I get a good roll.
I have a -1 to my strength stat.
I don't really have to breathe, but also, like, I don't really want to. I don't know how far down this spot goes, so I don't really want to sink. So.
Well, I guess we are free for the day. Seems like nobody has anything they need to do at the moment.
Just walk around and look at stuff, get our bearings.
Maybe
You gotta
check
find the
them.
bathroom, apparently.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
I found it on our way down here. We need to find.
That was
perhaps
so
we should-
fast.
I'm very efficient. We should probably check in on Marty.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Right.
Smart.
We can sit by the bunks and pretend like we weren't waiting for him.
Sure.
So you're gonna sit up and just wait at the bunks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You're so stupid.
It's gonna be every time you ask.
It's gonna be every
It's
time.
fine. It's funny.
It's
One
fun.
Dawnseekers bit.
All right. So you guys, you go back up to the living quarters, and just sort of spend some time decompressing, relaxing, not having to really be around people or do much. And after probably about 3 hours, Marty comes back down and just sort of slumps down into his bunk and is looking back up at the ceiling.
Hey Marty.
Hey, Marty.
Hey guys.
How was
We
work?
totally were not waiting for you to come back.
Cool. Sorry for
What
not making
happened?
you wait, I guess. Work was fine on my end. Just, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of wasting my, not that I'm super talented, but wasting my skills on cabin boy,
What are your skills?
Well, Dad was a carpenter, so I did a lot of that work growing up.
Well, did you tell anybody that?
I mean, they already gave me a job. It feels kind of weird to, presume to tell otherwise.
Well, just tell him, the captain, when you see him, that you can do more.
Yeah.
The tiger guy is always around, though, and he's a bit of a stiff.
And then,
I mean,
I don't know, he can do some stretches or something. That'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess he can do that. It's a great point, Miss Nova.
I mean, he does kind of look like a cat.
Oh, I just got it.
No, it's fine.
That's
You
why
were
he
in
likes me
character.
so much.
It's because you have a long name like him.
It's kind of a really long name.
You can afford a last name.
Oh, also you have a cat, so
Yes, and I have a passive effect from my familiar that raises my affinity with feline-based creatures by 1 step. No matter.
He's wearing catnip all the time.
oh my god.
Let's see, my beaded necklace. It's actually one of these opens up. It's just catnip in there.
I've got
That's
this
what
little
he got.
string with a feather on the end of it.
I can attach a little string to my staff, and anyway, Marty, it could be that an opportunity will arise wherein you will have the chance to speak for yourself and prove that you can do more than just cabin boy work.
Yeah, I hope so. I just, I want to feel like I'm, pulling my weight, but also like pulling the weight that I can pull. I don't know. It feels weird to waste talent.
Well, I mean, if the ship, knock on wood. No.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you. If the ship should come under fire, or should any damage come to it, I'm sure your skills will prove very useful.
Yeah.
why are you still knocking
You
on
can,
it?
yeah.
Oh, she didn't say stop.
Hey,
You can stop.
you're gonna
Okay.
hurt, you're gonna hurt the wood.
Ah.
You'll put a hole in it.
Okay.
Punching the
She starts wrecking shit.
she's knocking
Stop!
the wall.
Please!
She puts her whole fist through a barrel of
You need
lines.
your help right now. You have to put some more wood on the boat.
Fix it.
They're just like,
Put a hole in the
look,
boat,
Marty,
please.
carpentry.
I was also realizing I never put him in the chat, so I'll just say.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
There he is.
Sir Vargalias.
Argalot.
Oh, so Sir is his first name.
And,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
Right?
I don't know. Then there are a lot of sirs in the world, aren't there?
Yeah, pretty common name.
It's a popular first name.
We didn't really have a whole what do you guys call it, monarchy system back home, so I'm not too familiar with all your titles. If this is like
Oh,
one
it's a
of them.
title. I should have known that. I knew that.
Like Mr. and Mrs.
Wow, my knuckles hurt so much from doing
Well, you had to commit to the bid.
I had to commit to the bit. Oh,
Well, how did all of your bosses go? How were they?
My boss
mine
is
is
cool.
cool. Yeah, a lot of cool people.
Everybody's very interesting on this ship.
And he's hot.
What?
What?
Like he works in the furnace and stuff.
He works.
And his model is very attractive.
Oh.
It's made of iron.
Ah!
Magnetic.
Oh my god.
Also, I think he's sexy.
Also, I want to fuck him. I want to bone down.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You know, with the bones that I have.
Yeah, with all those bones that I have, I want to put him down.
All 6 bones that I have.
I want to unlock my chassis.
Oh
Yeah. Like, oh, he works around really like hot, warm, flammable things, but also I want his mouth on my mouth, you know? This,
Yeah. He had a mustache.
I want to
He
trade
did have
oil.
one of those.
Anyways.
My mouse was cool. She
All
had.
right, that's yeah. Well, then tell me about yours, please.
Okay. My mouse was cool. She was like a bug person. Like she had like she had like these fly eyes that like had. She can look. She told me she can see stuff in 360, which is so cool.
Yeah.
And she had like
it
this
sounds
really
interesting.
raspy voice, and she had a gun. That was cool.
Cool.
Yeah, she was nice.
I'm beginning to think that people like us are a little bit more rare.
I guess so.
What do you mean?
What do you mean by us?
I mean, like nose and eyes and lips.
I've got those.
Yep. Ears, just like 2.
I do have those too.
I mean, Rosalind kind of had those, but then she was also just all liquid.
She was in the
That was a
pipes. And,
person. I saw that thing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a
that was,
person. That's Rosalind.
That is our quartermaster and surgeon, apparently.
Good to know.
She's very friendly.
She was cool too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Delphine, your turn. Talk about your boss.
Yes, the chef, Orgella. She's somewhat like an aquatic creature. The one with the tentacles.
I haven't seen her yet, but I'm sure she'll stick out.
Yes, bright purple. Kind of, well, lavender-ish.
Well, there were a few people that were lavender back home.
They were?
Yeah, I mean, depending on the season. Usually more of a winter to spring thing.
Interesting.
She was a more vibrant purple, probably.
Ah, gotcha.
Like really bright in your
Okay.
eyes. Like someone's hair color
Yeah,
back home.
that's cool. I get it.
And she had like 8 extra arms.
That's what I was saying, is that she had tentacles like the
Like an octopus. Right?
octopus.
Yeah.
Octopus. That was the
And like
tip of my tongue. I couldn't think.
like
of it.
roughly guessing like at least 15 feet tall.
Oh.
So you know.
Tall lady, yeah.
I mean, yeah, octopi have long tentacles.
Octopi.
Rolly was a big fan of fried octopus.
Well, maybe
Oh,
don't tell her
do that to her.
don't
No,
tell her
no,
that.
no. Oh no, God, no. I was just sorry. I wasn't thinking about. It's gonna take me a little bit to adjust to not being there. I mean, you guys have already been other places. I was, you know, home.
Well, not me. Well, I might have. If I'd have, I don't remember.
I don't understand how you work.
I don't. I'm figuring it out.
Okay.
Yeah, figuring it out. But yeah, I also have to get used to stuff and things and people. I almost asked the Sir Vargilius.
Sir Vargilius.
Yeah, that guy. I almost I thought about asking to pet him because he looks like a cat, and then I thought about it like a little bit longer, and I was like, probably a bad idea because he might be insulted or something.
Well, the captain was petting him a good deal.
Robin's like, more gay people!
No, just like on the head. I mean, the Vargilius looked like conflicted, like he was enjoying it, but also seemed demeaned. Did that make sense?
Well, he could be into that. I don't know.
I don't want to.
Oh wow! I mean, I think it's probably just because he's really big. Like he's way bigger than the captain, so he has to like bend over.
Yeah, they seem to have a weird dynamic in general.
And you get to watch all of it all day.
Yeah, it's been so far the experience I've had.
Well, if you get bored, you can help me with Mr. Cogbert. He likes to pick. He wants me to pick things up.
Well, I can't do that. And
You can?
Yeah, and I'm somewhat heat resistant.
Me too.
Oh yeah, because you're a summer child, right?
Yeah, I was born on a pretty hot day.
Yeah.
Look at you guys with all your resistances.
Well, surely you've got something, right?
You're good in the dark stuff.
Born and lived in a cave for like 50 years.
So you've got like, resistance to
Cave
dark.
stuff.
That's not.
You
You can see in the dark.
You can totally
Hey.
see in the dark,
You
Duffy.
can see in the dark really well
That's not
and
a
resistant to
resistance.
cave stuff.
It's a resistance to no light.
It's a resistance to
It's a
being blind
resistance
when it's
to not
dark.
seeing. Yeah.
I can't see anything in the dark.
Me neither. I can't. They can
I
see stuff pretty well in the dark, and I can't see anything.
I can't see anything in the light though, just when most people are active.
I mean, I got my eyes modded to see in the dark, so.
I mean, that's why you have the three of us, so that, you know, you don't run into anything during the day.
That's the funny thing is that I don't think any of you have noticed, but I'm mostly blind when we're out and about.
Oh, so that's why you've been holding on to my jacket this whole time.
Yes.
I'm your seeing eye
I just thought.
person.
Never mind.
What? What did you think?
I was confused, I just didn't want to bring it up.
I
Rule of-
wonder when dinner's gonna be ready.
Rule of squad.
Oh, Marty, if you have any dietary restrictions or allergies, you need to tell Orgella so that she doesn't want anyone dropping dead or getting ill because of her food.
Yeah.
I don't really have any restrictions. I probably just need to keep drinking some medicinal tea.
Oh, right. Did you bring you have some, right?
I mean, I brought the medicine. I'm not gonna have some forever, unfortunately.
We could probably find someone who knows how to make it.
I mean,
Yes.
Delphine, aren't you good with medicines? Like making medicine? Kind of.
I suppose if I took the time to look at the chemical composition of it, I could figure it out, but it would take a bit of time.
Well, it would probably be a good thing to do if Marty's not going to have that medicine forever and he needs it.
Well, the thing is, I wouldn't have the materials to attempt to replicate it here. We would have to dock somewhere first. But
I mean, you have enough for the ship, right,
I'm sorry.
Marty? No,
Yeah,
I'm asking Marty if
I
he has
should be
enough for
fine.
the
I mean, Taluna gave me a good bit of it. She didn't have a whole lot of time to gather more of the herbs that she needed. So it was basically whatever else she had on hand at the moment. So I mean, I should be fine for a month or two.
It's unfortunate that she didn't send you with the process for making it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not super convenient, but it didn't seem very complex. I mean, I was over at their place a lot.
If you
We know.
Yeah, and he looks at Nova.
Yeah.
Thanks for the booze.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys enjoyed it and all.
Yeah.
It makes it more fun, you know? She's not blinking.
Neither is he, but it's different.
But yeah, Delphine, I think it should be easy for you. You can probably figure out what's in it, and then once we dock somewhere, you should be able to find all the stuff that you need.
And then, you know, I'll be able to write down the process for making it, and hopefully you'll be able to take that with you wherever you go.
Yeah, I mean, like, full credit to Luna, very, you know, giving lady, but she wasn't, like, the most skilled alchemist in the world, so I'm sure it's not super complex.
If you wouldn't mind sparing one, I could start the process of breaking it down tonight.
Yeah, sure, just a little. And he goes and digs through the bag that he packed and has a little bit of the crushed up herb in there.
And she'll pocket that and put it with the rest of her kit.
Okay.
Pudding.
Dinner time?
Yeah, all jokes aside, dinner time, right?
Yeah, dinner time.
Okay. And so a lot of you head on over to the mess hall where a bunch of the various sailors are beginning to gather. Were you saying something, Connor? Connor?
What? No, sorry, I was reading through shaman bullshit.
I thought I heard your voice.
No, I've been on mute.
Okay, I was fucking insane.
No, it's probably me.
Okay.
I was making noises.
Okay. So you guys all get settled down in the mess hall. I imagine the 5 of you sit together because you're all new. You kind of get some weird stares from some of the people that you now see are of very variable size as well. There are some quite large people in here. There's one individual in particular who is maybe around 8 feet tall, very, very wide though, almost, you know, seemingly as wide as he is tall, just with these big trunk-like arms and legs. And he has these very, I would say, like thick, pointy horns that just jut out straight upwards out of his head, and almost this like fully flat face with this wide nose as well. And he just sort of like is like kind of laughing under his breath and scoffing at you guys, to the people at his table, which appear to be a bunch of brutish-looking men types. Before they really have time to start any shit, Orgella comes by with just a bunch of pots and plates and such, and just begins like quickly setting all the tables and getting everybody all the food that they specifically need, and then retreating back into her kitchen and calling out, "All right, everybody, enjoy the grub. Don't complain." And then she shuts the door behind her, and you just hear a little bit more commotion starting back up in there. And everybody begins eating at their respective meals, some of which is slop, some of which is grub, and everything in between, and also people sipping at their ale and such. So, you guys are eating, I presume?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
It is efficient, as she likes to put everything. It is efficient. You feel full and provided for in the resource department. It's not particularly tasty. It's not bad. Like, it's not like, you know, you're having a bad time eating it. It just doesn't really strike you as something that you'll be wanting to eat later. It's just kind of it does a job, basically. But you get it down, and you're just at the dinner table. Is there anything else you guys were wanting to discuss?
That guy was laughing at us earlier.
Who?
Oh, he's probably laughing with us.
No, sorry, me, Julie, was asking the DM that
Oh.
dude earlier was laughing at us.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, yes.
Oh, okay. Do we look funny?
We look
Yes.
kind of, I think, small.
Everyone.
I mean, I think
feels-
Delphine looks huge.
Well,
Yeah, but like flimsy, kind of.
my.
I'm not flimsy.
Yeah, but you are small.
Yeah, you're the smallest.
So,
Yes.
sorry,
Am I the
didn't interrupt.
smallest?
Oh, I was just saying, I'm very thin. I'm shaped a bit differently than, I guess you more humanoid types.
Yeah,
How
I
tall you?
I'm about 6'2".
She looks.
Oh, you're only
Nova.
6'2"? Never mind. I'm 6 foot.
You're 6'2".
I thought you were 7 feet tall for some reason.
Yoshi, well, how tall are you?
I never measure.
Yeah, never, because he's a
Wait,
fucking
are you
asshole.
taller than me?
Everyone's
don't know.
taller than you, Robin.
You're tiny, Robin.
Whip
I'm
out a tape measure.
5'6". That's not that tall. That's not that
Nothing.
short.
All right,
Pretty
I'm
small.
5'11".
Otherwise, Delphine was gonna assign you a height.
I assign you Short King.
What about you, Marty?
I mean, I'm like 5'9" or so.
Yeah, you're the smallest, Robin.
I mean, I don't think that's.
We got a big heart, though.
I do.
And
You do
what
what?
else? Big pow guns.
That's right. I do. And she flexes.
Oh, she's doing it again.
Yeah. Maybe that's why
Okay.
they're laughing at us.
No, I mean, she hadn't done it just yet. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think- I mean, I
How
don't
far
think
away are they, Alex?
it's not very nice.
Their table's probably about 6 feet away.
I mean, what
Okay.
are they gonna do? Like,
So they're like right behind us?
They're like a table over, yeah.
Okay. Or right off to the side.
Yeah.
So they can hear what we're saying.
If they're actively listening, perhaps.
It's also allowed.
There's a lot of commotion.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
also
the
a
crew's
lot of
about
stuff.
60 people,
True. Okay.
and you're all
what
pretty
are they gonna
soft-spoken.
do? Laugh in front of us? I mean,
I mean,
it's not very scary.
They already kinda
I
did.
don't imagine they'll do too much to us, simply because there would be problems if they did that.
And then they'd be overboard.
I don't think that's how it works. We are the newcomers here.
What? But like, we didn't do anything.
Right, but what I'm saying is the rest of the crew would prefer to have them than us. If it were between the two of us.
We don't know that.
We don't know that.
I'd
Maybe
rather not
people.
find out right now, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna.
Wait, we're gonna find
No, I
out?
said I
No.
don't want to find out.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't either.
Just try not to piss anyone off.
If there is another thing I'm really good at is not pissing people off.
Right.
Yeah. That's, I mean, yeah.
I gotta be honest, guys. You were not great at the confidence thing.
I'm pretty confident.
Well, I mean, she pissed off a ghost, so like, that's like 0 for 1 for you, Robin.
Ghosts.
No, there's no
I was waiting for it.
No, but he's from that area, so he gets to do it.
Oh my god.
He gets to do the bit because he's from there.
Sorry, there's no G words here. You know?
Oh, okay.
Shh,
Yeah.
shh, 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 shh,
I mean,
shh.
if there was a ghost at this table, I don't know what I would do.
Yoshi flips up his eye patch real quick.
Yeah?
And he goes,
And I'm just gonna look around.
You do not see any ghosts in here.
Okay. Well, you're right. There are no spirits here.
Cool.
except for your
all.
cat.
No, no,
Listen.
shh, shh, shh,
What?
Ugh,
shh, shh. No, it's not real. It's not a real cat.
What?
okay.
It's fake.
What?
It's a magic cat.
Okay, magic's fine.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I don't know
Yes.
how to deal with this.
I guess that's
I mean, it's kind of my whole thing. It's a little makes it a little difficult to talk about my job at all. But yes, you're fine. There are no spirits nearby.
Alright, let's go.
Then he goes to bed. He's like, you cannot sleep when there are ghosts nearby.
He just like looks up and looks around the room like, where is it? I've got phasmophobia.
What would I roll to? I think Robin wants to try and hear what the other table is saying. So what would I roll to try and eavesdrop a little?
The perception would probably be that.
How well can you use your ears?
And if you're trying not to be noticed, also bluff.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. Alright, well, I'll roll. This was
Why?
perception. This is perception.
Okay,
Cool.
20.
Okay.
Where's your bluff?
Oh no.
Isn't
oh,
bluff
no.
charisma too?
Yup.
That's charisma.
Oh.
Yup. We in trouble,
Godspeed.
friends. We're in trouble.
Godspeed.
Alright. Oh shit. Please, please, please.
I don't think any of us have bluff as like a stat.
It's
Um,
not,
I
Ten's not
No,
terrible.
no.
it's not terrible.
It's right in the middle for Alex to decide.
Robin,
Yeah.
you put your hand on the table and you're resting your chin in your palm and just sort of darting glances over that direction and sort of slowly pushing your ear over that direction, trying to make it seem like you're just resting, but you're actually just trying to reach over as far as possible towards that table. Doing an okay job by your standards. And you hear the very large, brutish man just saying,
They don't even have any proper sea legs. Wonder how long they're going to last before this ship eats them up and spits them out.
and you sort of pull yourself back uncomfortably.
Yeah. Do ships eat people?
I'm not experienced enough to reply to that properly.
Not in my experience, no.
Delphine, do ships eat people?
No, they don't.
Okay, then
Not typically.
I don't know what he meant then.
I mean, maybe there are large rats or something.
I love rats.
What if they
I
eat
saw
us?
one time.
You saw one? Yeah, you saw one
That's
one
great.
time? That's
They're
great.
they're hard to come by.
Mhm.
No, not where I'm from.
What are you? Oh.
I-
I mean, I guess I'll get to know other places soon. Everything is new.
Did
yeah.
you want to hear about where we're from?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you guys know Latveria, so it's only fair that I know a little bit about where you guys are from.
Nova pulls out her big old book.
Okay. I did say a little.
It's
Yeah,
only
but like
Canada's.
here, and she'll flip a few pages, and
Just give a
there's
synopsis.
like a pencil drawing of the main city that she's from. So, you know, here's Mackiam. This is where I'm from.
And he begins looking it over and just sort of appreciating the craftsmanship of the book. Before you see his eyes kind of like glance it for a second and then dart back up, and he's like staring at the corner, and he goes, "What the fuck is that?"
Is it Rosalind? She'll look.
And you look over and you see this definitely amorphous thing, but it's like this translucent red blob that is currently sliding about on the floor.
No, I don't think that's Rosalind. She was more like cream colored.
She was also shaped like a person, kinda.
Yoshinori's
Oh.
gonna turn around and say good evening.
You say good evening to the blob.
Yes.
It stops at your table and just sort of kind of reaches out as if to give the impression of a limb, and it just does a small little wave, and then reaches up and is seems to be glancing at your plates,
Oh! Noble handed her plate.
and it just sort of sucks into the body, and you see all the organic matter begin dissolving off of it.
Oh, cool! My turn, my turn! She kind of hands the plate.
Right, and as you see it, and then you
Oh no, not for every plate!
Yeah, every
just begin
plate!
passing
every plate,
all
every
your dishes.
Yeah!
Sure.
Woo!
And after cleaning them, spits them back out and places them back on your table, and does a little plop, and then begins moving on to the next table.
Well, there you go, Marty.
That was so cool!
That's
It appears to be the.
that's so gross.
He's
Did you
the.
hear
It's
Did you
so
hear the
efficient.
name?
Don't be
Yeah, did you hear the sound that he made every time he got
I
one? He
didn't
goes,
love it. I'm not gonna be honest. I didn't love the noise.
it was cool. It was like, whoop.
Yeah, I heard it. I was here.
Yeah, it was cool.
All right, I'll just. Cool. Sorry. What about the rest of you? Where are you from? His glances keep getting like trained back on the blob.
I wouldn't worry too much about our busser. They seem rather friendly.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I'm just at least everything else here has a body, so that's just very new. Sorry. Yeah. How about you, Yoshinori? Where are you from?
Well, I am from a little island nation. I grew up as a farmer, and I worked at the shrine a lot, hence my propensity of dealing with spirits and the like.
Yeah.
Again, there are none. It's fine. Mostly grew up growing rice, veggies, and raising, I guess you could call them farm animals, but they're more like giant bugs.
Cool.
Our average life expectancy is 30 years.
All right. Is that just like how long you naturally live?
No.
Okay. How about you, Miss Delphine?
I'm from a country called Kesek. You've never heard of it.
I haven't.
Mostly a desert, but I lived in the caves beneath it for most of my life. It was pretty difficult, I would say. You got used to it, but I've certainly had an easier time surviving after I left.
Cool. And you, Miss Robin?
I don't know. I mean, I woke up in that sanctuary at the castle. That's all I remember. I don't remember if I lived anywhere else before that. Or where... Yeah, I don't know. That's
Okay.
all I remember.
That's fine. Well, cool. I got to know you guys a little bit. You guys were not there, so you basically saw most of it. So not really a whole lot to tell you all about there.
We kept all your dynamite, though.
Oh, really?
We did.
Yeah, we just took the fuses out for right now.
Okay, well, cool.
Yes.
That would be something at dinner to just whip out sticks of dynamite.
The table shuts the fuck up real fast.
Well, they don't even have their... Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
They've got like 10 sticks of dynamite in there. Holy shit.
Shit, why didn't we check their bags?
What the hell?
Oh, those kids are really hardcore.
Damn. I wonder if they have any weed.
That's what the dynamite sticks are for. They're hiding the weed.
Yeah.
Did you see the new guys? They are from the wrong side of the tracks.
That's just a really big blunt.
Jesus. Puts in his mouth. Hey, what's in this? TNT.
They light it.
It's like fucking Tom and Jerry. It's like a Tom and Jerry cartoon.
Yeah.
His entire face explodes and there's blood and skull bits everywhere.
No, it's fine.
He's
No,
okay
it's
though.
common Jerry logic, so he actually doesn't get hurt. It's just
No,
like,
he comes from the land of
It's just like,
cartoons,
you
so
know.
he's okay.
He blows up and there's like the black smoke across his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, that shit hit.
Damn. Damn, Shoddy. Okay.
It should be hitting. His skull is gone.
At this moment, the
Anyways.
kitchen door flies back open, and you hear Orgella say, "Hey, anybody mind taking the meal up to the captain?"
Marty, that's you, right? Like, you should do that?
oh no, let him have a break. Give him a break.
I'll do it!
All right then. And she passes out this plate and tankard to you, Nova.
Cool, I want to see the cat guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Captain.
No, the cat. Not the
Oh,
cat.
the cat guy. Okay.
Little cat boy.
Stop.
All right.
We're not
The
doing
first
that.
furry in Alex's world.
And,
We're not doing that.
Orgella just calls out. Should probably be near the front of the ship, near the figurehead. Usually where he sits at night.
You got it.
And you go take the food.
Mhm.
All right. You head on up then, alone, I imagine. And you are up there on the deck. It's a lot quieter now that everybody's gone beneath deck and is eating. There's only sort of the crashing sound of the waves against the boat, though it's a pretty serene night overall. And you can see the constantly shifting stars above, this odd, constantly ephemeral heavens that exist when you are out upon the waves of the Labyrinthian Sea. And you look around and you see Draylin currently on this little chair at the front of the ship, with one hand on the side of the railing near the figurehead.
She'll head on over.
And as you approach, do you do so quietly or just normally?
Probably normally.
Okay. Then as you come within like a good 10 feet or so, he just sort of crooks his head over his shoulder and goes,
Ah, hi there, dinner time?
Ahoy! It sure is.
Ah,
and he stands up and stretches, and comes and looks at the food.
alright, not a bad meal, Orgella. Thank you then, Miss Nova, wasn't it?
Yep.
How y'all doing at the ship so far?
Oh, it's really cool. Never been on one this big, but this is my second ship. But it's very impressive.
Well, you've got quite the sea legs for somebody so new to the ocean.
Apparently not, according to the bighorn guy on there. But, I mean... I think I'm doing okay.
Don't let any of the other boys give you any fuss. They've been with me for a while. They'll get used to you. I don't let anybody bully anyone around this ship. Well, I do bully Verkulius, but besides him.
Yeah, I mean, that's just funny.
Yeah, he's got a big pride to him. It's fun to take it down a notch or two.
Yeah, I can see that.
But go on.
Oh, I was just, your figurehead is, where'd you get it?
I had it custom made some years ago now.
Oh, it just, it feels familiar for some reason.
Aye?
Yeah, a bit, just like when you, when you vibe with something, I think that's the word.
Aye, yeah, well, it's got a real pretty visage. Makes you feel at home, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Something, I guess I felt connected to it a bit. I don't know, I was just wondering how you got it and all.
Oh, I just, had it made by a friend of mine a few years back, in honor of my girl.
Your girl, oh gosh. You guys have different things. Like a romantic girl?
Aye, yeah, a romantic girl.
Okay. You guys, make... we don't do that.
There's different folks all around, but yeah, a bit of a romance. Never nothing like a wife or girlfriend necessarily. Just we fancied each other. I ferried her around for quite so many years.
Well, now you continue to ferry her.
I do. More so, she seems to ferry me around at times.
Well, that's a give and take.
Aye, but yeah,
Sorry, he looked a little bit caught in his mind for a moment, as if thinking back to some of those trips.
Aye, but don't want to bore you with none of the details of this ship. Just hope you all get settled real nicely.
Yep, we're gonna work hard and all. Oh, how's Marty doing with his job and stuff?
Oh, he'll be fine. I mean, young boy's quick to learn, so I'm sure he'll be a right fit cabin boy.
Yeah, he's also really handy with carpentry. So, you know, if you ever have any kinds of needs around the ship pop up, he's great for that as well.
Aye, is that so?
He is. His father was a carpenter back on Leptheria.
Aye, well, maybe have a bit of a look around him being a shipwright at some point if I can find the time to teach him.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be super eager to learn.
Alright, not taken. Well, thanks for the grub, Miss Nova. Hope you enjoy your nice rest of here on the Morning Glory.
I'm sure we will. Thanks for having us again.
And he gives you a raise of his tankard and begins sipping down at it and gets back into his chair at the front of the ship.
And she will leave.
Okay. As you head back down, the slime has begun finishing up gathering all the plates and such, and is returning them now to the kitchen. And your companions are just sort of still waiting at that table. Most of the other crew members have dispersed for the night, either going to complete their final duties or just heading straight to bed.
Well, dinner has been delivered.
Did you see Catman?
No, he was hanging out with the lady figurehead.
Oh, that's right.
I'm assuming she was alive at some point.
Yeah, it was his girl, as he.
That's a statue.
No, like it's in her image.
Oh, okay. Like a memorial thing.
Yeah, but also she's gonna cover Marty's ears. But also it was like like you guys felt like the Dawnseekers, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's
Okay,
what I
cool.
meant.
And then she'll uncover them.
And you feel him burning up as you do so. Cool.
Sorry.
Love that.
Sorry, it wasn't inappropriate.
Alright.
I didn't say anything, inappropriate.
Oh, you mean you
She
didn't
said,
say anything inappropriate. Okay.
I mean, touching your ears isn't inappropriate either, is it? Oh my god, is that really rude?
I mean, it's not like really rude. It was just a little bit uncomfortable.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
No, it's
I didn't
okay.
mean to like offend you.
No, I'm a little bit shy with
I-
touching.
Now you're making
I'm
him
so
more
sorry.
embarrassed, Nova.
No, it's fine. I'm red.
I didn't know. You're right. You.
It was
Oh my god.
it was a completely non-spirit related thing in regards to the figurehead of the ship.
That's awesome. I'm gonna go to bed.
You should do that.
And I told the captain that you're good at carpentry, so he said he'll keep
Why
some
did
eyes
you
out.
do that? Oh my god.
Because I was putting a good word in for you.
Oh, that was a good thing.
Thanks. That's great.
Yeah. I won't touch your ears again. I'm sorry.
Cool. I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. Good night,
guys.
Marty.
Good night, Marty.
Good night, Marty.
And he is walking out and then kind of like dodges around the slime as it slugs by.
You think it's like a cultural thing, like with the ears, or it's just like a personal thing?
No, I
that's
think you
a
just-
normal thing.
Yeah, I think you just did it so suddenly he wasn't prepared.
I mean, some of the people in the northern regions of Egushi were known for having sensitive ears.
I mean, probably because your ears are so long.
Yes, Yes.
Yeah, like she's gonna flick the tip of one into the ears.
Why? Nova. Ow.
Sorry.
No.
No, but we just talked about this. We can't be doing that.
Well, I wanted to test if his ears were sensitive.
Yeah, no. I meant like an erogenous zone. That just hurt.
Oh, sorry. Oh no! I hope he didn't think I was. Oh no!
No,
I
he
have to
wasn't.
apologize.
No, you already
Marty.
apologized. No. Robin tries to hold Nova back.
Nova, my ears aren't that
No,
sensitive.
No.
No. They're sensitive to sound, not to touch.
Okay, she'll flick the tip of Delphine's ear too.
Doesn't feel great, because if you have your ears flicked, that's a bit painful, but...
It just hurts.
Does it?
Dude.
I have normal.
She breaks scared, just like, dude.
Dude, what the fuck?
My ears are not pointy. They are small. And, the round, usual shape of human ears.
Well, I don't want you to feel left out. And she'll flick the tip of Robin's ear, too.
Oh!
There you go.
Why are we doing this?
It's just bonding.
I think Nova just likes to bully people.
Alright, Nova, your
Not
turn.
bullying.
And then I flick Nova's ear.
Your finger breaks on black. I'm kidding.
No, I flick. Robin flicks Nova's ear.
Yeah.
You feel that at all?
I mean, I guess. It's just like my ear. I didn't really get
It
any
hurt?
nerves installed there.
Oh! Okay. That makes sense.
Well, then how can you tell if there's like a bug buzzing in your ear or something?
Well, I mean, I would hear it.
Yeah, I should hear it. It would sound like bzzz,
Or what about something crawling in it?
Well, then you would hear its little feet crawling.
I don't have that problem. I've got doors in my ears.
Doors?
I can't do this.
I think I'm gonna start lying for fun now.
What do you mean, doors?
You know, they like close up, seal everything out when I go to bed.
I really need a meme of Nova coming across the CAPTCHA "I'm not a robot" thing and just like smugly pressing.
She's sweating. Yeah.
I love to lie for fun.
Oh my god. Or like the meme where it's like, oh no, he's got earpods in, he can't hear the car coming. Except
Her ear doors are down.
Your ear doors are closed. You can't hear the car coming.
No bit though, she cannot read CAPTCHA text.
Oh my god.
It's that she actually can't. It's in her character notes from when I first made her. Is that she cannot read CAPTCHA text.
It's like on her languages, there's common and not CAPTCHA. Absolutely never
There's
CAPTCHA.
an anti-language.
Yeah.
Anti-language. You can never learn it.
Good lord.
Oh. The big guy is gone now, right?
Yeah, he's not there.
What
The
are
captain
sea
said I had my sea legs.
Well,
Oh,
then
do you?
good. You guys.
Apparently.
I haven't thrown up, so I imagine that I have my sea legs, and something I was told that a lot of, non-sailors have.
I mean, my legs are real good. I don't know if they're sea legs, though. I don't know what qualifies for that.
I mean, I don't think.
Illness on ships is common, but I can probably whip something up for that.
What does getting sick have to do with legs?
It's a motion thing. The ship rocking back and forth sometimes makes people feel a bit disoriented.
Through the
That's
power
what
of deduction, I'm guessing sea legs are like when you're good on boats.
Oh, I thought it was like a type of legs.
No, not like
Like,
your legs look like the letter C. Like that'd be stupid.
No,
No,
it's
that's not.
also not like having the arms of our chef.
She has legitimate sea legs.
She has
Oh.
actual sea legs, but that's not what they mean.
She's the
Oh.
only one that's gonna make it if the ship goes down.
It'd be really funny if we found out she couldn't swim.
Hey! I have a really fun idea. What if we never talked about the ship going down? Ever.
That's a good idea.
I just think
You're
it's-
right.
I think it's good to plan ahead, but sure.
No, I think it's good to just not even think about it or talk about it ever.
All right, I'll plan for you to
Thank-
make sure that you have a way out if the
No.
if we continue on our journey.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Good save.
Alright, is it time for bed?
Yeah, you can go to bed whenever you want.
Robin, don't forget to brush your teeth.
Oh, and Marty had
Oh,
to take his medicine.
Marty probably. Did Marty already take it?
He took it during dinner. He's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's good.
I just remembered I can cast buoyancy
For no good reason at all. You know.
for no good reason at all. I just happened to be looking in my internal list of spells that I have in my brain.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was weird.
His face
I
is
thought-
inside Hachi.
I thought it was weird to talk about your inside head outside.
What? I don't talk
Yeah,
to my
fucking
brain.
got him.
No. It's like speaking with your inside head out loud makes you look a little. I don't know.
I was mostly just looking through my notes in my brain, not talking to anybody.
Yeah, like thoughts.
Yeah, like
No.
thinking.
You know how thinking
Yeah,
works.
thank you.
That's what I'm doing. I'm thinking out loud. Okay.
To
you know what?
yourself.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go brush my teeth then. God.
Like with toothpaste and stuff.
Yes, I know how to brush my teeth.
She
And
Well, baking
floss.
soda, at least.
I know how to brush my teeth.
Do you know how to floss?
What the fuck is floss?
Oh god, your teeth are gonna fall out of your head if you don't floss.
No, it's fine. All I have to do is brush my teeth.
These people are posers, Robin. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm going. We're going. I'm going. She was
We fucking destroyed them.
Okay.
totally.
All her teeth are gonna fall out of her head.
My teeth are not gonna fall out of my head. I brush them more than I used to, which means they're fine.
More than you used to, which was nothing.
All right, so you good? Get ready for bed, Robin. Everybody else kind of getting up now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, is the slime still around?
Yeah, he's around. What's up?
Can I pat the slime goodbye?
You like kind of lean down. The slime appears to swivel in your direction, and it's just sort of like curiously like swishing back and forth.
And she'll hold out her hand. Thank you for cleaning up.
And it just sort of reaches out and just sort of like taps the end of your hand with its one of its little, not appendages, but it can kind of just like move in a like one direction kind of shape.
Very cool. And then she'll go. No. You ruined it by swallowing so loud.
That's him talking.
That's him swallowing my hand.
No, he just made a little noise.
Okay.
You'd know if he was swallowing you.
I'd be dead.
You would be inside of him. And so you head to bed, as does the rest of you. And we'll take let's take a 10-minute break.
Woo-woo.
So. we can
God,
just-
they're so stupid.
What? The party?
Yes.
Yeah.
Delphine's
I
not
mean-
stupid.
The problem is that we don't hold back around each other because we're all stupid. So therefore, the party does as well.
Yeah.
I know.
It's fun.
It's just funny. Oh, Connor, you can post your thing now that you want.
I did.
Oh, okay.
What?
I hate it. It's not good.
God.
It's bad, actually.
It's actually awful.
That's more like. Thanks, honey, but I'm your mother.
Her daughter would never speak to her like that.
Mom,
Her
I
daughter
know,
would
Mama,
never
but your ass
Her
is
daughter
fat.
would never speak to her.
Her daughter never speak. Period. But
That's awesome.
Got him. You're bullying a kid who's traumatized for life.
Yep.
Got him.
got him. Really funny.
Anyways,
My
do we go to
Robin-
McDonald's?
You're
What?
going to McDonald's right now?
9:15.
No, I'm not going to McDonald's. I was asking if we could order it.
Yeah. Can you get me a McFlurry?
I mean, for like your birthday?
Yes, my dinner for my birthday.
I mean, I guess.
I'm very hungry and we don't have food prepared.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
Interesting.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Why are you saying again?
Well, because I have to DM. I can't really eat while I'm DMing.
We can take a break.
I'm recording it, Madison. I can't.
Victoria also has a hard out of 3 hours from now.
Yeah.
I do.
But I'm so hungry right now.
I mean, I guess you can go on and order it, and I'll just warm it up.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, if you can wait, like, until the turn of the hour. Because it's open until midnight or a little bit afterwards.
Is it?
Yeah, the one on that road. Because I'm not going to say where I live on recording.
Because we're
Like,
recording.
On recording, yeah.
The one that we always go to is open until like 2 a.m.
Okay. Well, then yeah, I guess I can wait. I'll just...
Yeah, we're doing a break. You can crunch a little bit.
Okay.
I'm surprised you guys aren't close enough to a major city to have, you know, a 24-hour McDonald's.
Yeah, I've
It
got
used
one
to
of
be 24
those.
hours, but pandemic has kind of hit it hard.
Oh, that's true.
Because if you stay up past 2 a.m., you get COVID.
I don't think
Intern gay.
I don't think Boston has any 24-hour establishments because prohibition.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of stuff like usually you'd expect certain places to be like open like really late. But because the way our state was in the past, it has weird laws or like there's just weird stuff where it's like it closes actually earlier than you would expect it to close.
Interesting.
We're not doing too bad over here. So the hours are like okay. The only thing that changes like the Starbucks occasionally closes at like 4:30. Sorry, all 1,700 Starbucks close at like 4:30.
The one at the place where I work is not even open those days because there's no one to be there.
That's why it's closed?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They only have 2 employees.
That sucks.
I live in Texas. Everything's open.
Yeah, for better or
Yeah.
worse.
because our habit's fucking insane.
Well, way to get political in the D&D podcast, dude.
Good.
I keep
Now
watching
people are gonna
that-
know our political leaning.
It's fine. My vaccine made me hotter.
My vaccine turned me into a cat boy.
My vaccine made me gay.
They
Yeah?
pushed me over the trans line.
Yeah.
Your vaccine force femmed you.
That's fine.
Oh my god. COVID-19 vaccine forced feminization. Dubcon? Question mark?
No.
Full con?
No.
No!
Simplification.
My vaccine
Full con?
gave me a sense of acknowledgement.
No.
Medical forced feminization.
No. We're not
My
doing
vaccine gave me a hole in more ways than one.
No, we're not doing this! This is recorded for people!
Yeah, it's entertainment.
Yeah, like
It's
every time.
entertaining to think
Yeah,
about forced feminization.
Are you not entertained?
yeah,
I
it's
think this is
super
the
entertaining
reason-
every time we go yes. Every time there's a question
There's
asked.
I almost said
this
when
entertaining?
we were heading to
Are
the
you
mess hall,
entertained?
I almost
Crunch louder,
said,
Madison.
oh, I hope maybe they'll have. I hope they have steamed hams.
God.
But I didn't.
You're telling me.
My roast is ruined.
What's that, Verita? Aurora Borealis? At this time of year? And this part of the Corinthian Sea? Can I see it?
No.
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 I do like Cogward. Oh, can you post their full images in the?
I would, but I had to do it on my computer, which is recording. I don't want to open my full file thing.
Okay. It's fine.
Yes.
Whatever.
No, I can do it. Right here.
Ow! Fuck.
Yeah, pay no attention to.
Ooh,
Wrangler.
my knee hurts so much.
There's been no better game for role playing as a gay cat.
Yeah.
Here,
That's
Incredible.
Sal.
I'll post it just for you all. People on the recording, I guess. You can see this. We've seen Draylon
People
before.
are recording
We'll-
eat shit.
It's Draylon.
Cool,
Then
epic
of course
guy.
we have. It's Cogbert, not Cogsworth.
I said Cogbert
You said
afterward.
Cogsworth several times.
Because with his accent, it sounded like Cogsworth.
Well, it's not Cogsworth. It's the.
You didn't put it in the chat.
Oh my god.
It's,
But
Ugly.
lady,
Fair
she's
enough.
my boss. She's my boss. She's cool and she has a gun.
of course, once again, Mark.
Yeah, she would like her.
Sweet boy.
You don't really get all of our
Little
tentacles in this, but this is what our girl looks like.
She's cool.
She's cool.
She is epic.
Epic.
Rosalind's where she's all ooey gooey.
She's pretty.
God. Yep.
And then
No!
Oh no.
it doesn't quite capture
Cat
how
Boy.
like he's meant to have like more of an actual tiger head, but there's not really that option in Hero Forge yet. So best I could do was kind of anthro Catboy head.
I love the fish people options in Hero Forge. I think they look cool.
It's really good.
Me too. They look great.
All right, now we're back to normal screen.
That was the ad for Hero Forge.
Oh, yeah, use Hero Forge. It's cheaper than anything else.
Everyone, use Hero Forge. Give them money. We're not sponsored.
We're not
Use code
sponsored.
Dawnseekers for your free trial month. Of
Use code Dawnseekers to get a fucking error code.
I would do it.
We've done
I
a
know.
fake ad like 3 sessions in a row now.
Yep.
The Rain Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends!
in your kitchen at this time of year.
At this time of year, this part of the country.
Anybody need to pee or anything? We got like 2 minutes left in the break's over.
No.
You need
Never.
to pee, Madison?
What?
You need to pee?
No.
Okay. Alright, calm down.
My mouth was full.
Okay.
Hey, but you need to go dookie.
No.
Julia,
We
you
don't
need
have
to pee?
time for that.
No.
Okay, just making sure.
No,
Just
no.
wanted to give us a minute to like, mentally decompress a little bit.
To piss.
Yeah.
And piss, if you had
To
to.
have your bladder decompress.
If you're one of those,
Yeah.
one of those people that
Pee havers.
pisses, yeah.
God, it was so
Peers.
hard when Yoshi brought up a bathroom for me to not say, you guys have to use the bathroom? Because
You should have. It would have
I'm
been
just-
funny.
That
It's not funny.
funny.
Y'all shit and piss?
It would have been rather entertaining.
It's really sucked that ever since my great sickness, I have like almost daily poops. I feel like I'm fucking human now.
Can you not talk about
Yeah, like a
that
normal
while
person.
trying to do
Welcome to
something?
Alex's poop update on the Dawnseekers recording.
Anytime Alex tries a new food and it doesn't suck, Alex goes, "Wow, that's great." And then Alex realizes, "Oh no, I have to poop that out later."
Like a normal
Please,
person.
people have to listen to this.
That's fine. I mean, they didn't have to experience the Deepwater Horizon that I did.
They might have. You don't know. Everybody's gone through a stomach bug.
Not like that.
No, they have. That's a
No,
thing
yeah.
that people do. It happens.
No, I'm the only one who's ever had that happen.
No, it's a pretty common experience,
No,
Alex.
you're wrong.
I thought you were perfectly healthy.
Yeah, I mean,
He had a lapse in health.
I don't have some judgment.
I'm
About it.
sorry. My real life cat is being annoying right now. Give me just a second.
William!
Oh, he's gonna pitch him
Will.
across the
Lots
room
of
again.
love and
Yeah.
pats on that
Yeah, I'm gonna pat him right on his dumbass face with my big old boot.
No, no.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah,
Get
during
over
that
here.
round, pitched him.
No. Yeah,
Come here. Get your toy. There you go.
No fucking
Fucked
animal
up if Will
abuse.
just like started talking.
Just started screaming.
No cat. No cat.
Hey, do you guys want to hear my
Please
cat?
help me.
No cats were harmed in the
You're gonna-
making of Dawnseekers,
If
guys.
you-
Don't worry about it.
Good voice. I would be so scared.
Guess what? Do you guys want to hear my cat?
No.
Yeah. I want to hear William.
Yo.
No.
Shit. Oh man, I shit myself.
Neither one of those were.
Come here. Come here.
Not this again. Not again. Not again.
No, I want to hear William.
Not what? Not what?
No, he's just gonna do the.
No, I was gonna put him up to the mic.
No, he's got the William up to the mic.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to come over. He's
The
doing
break is
something.
over. We're done with this.
Yeah, it's because you booted
The
him.
break is over.
My God.
Okay.
Wow. Alright. Damn, Shoddy, okay.
Sorry, that was my
Noise
cat.
warning, I guess.
That was my.
It was
I'm gonna put my cat on the mic.
He's still like full force.
That kid fucking screams in the video. I'm not going to do that. That's insane.
Anyways,
child. Anyway, so.
Yeah, roll call, Alex.
You guys all brush your teeth and go to bed. And you you sleep not super comfortably. Your hammocks are utilitarian at best, and it just kind of do the job. You wake up a little bit nauseous. I'll say, Delphine, you probably woken up first by Orgella, who says, "All right then, ma'am, break of dawn, as I said."
All right, I'm on my way.
And she then slinks back over to the kitchen, and let me turn back on the Morning Glory music. There we go. And after you manage to get yourself all ready and step into the kitchen, you find her already hard at work getting a few things started.
Good morning. What can I help you with?
Aye, eggs too much to ask for you?
Eggs. I can do those.
I usually just get a big bunch all scrambled together.
Any particular number?
Just do about a dozen. There's a lot of us on here.
Sounds good. Also,
Yeah?
would you mind if I borrowed some ginger? If you have any.
Yeah, I've got ginger. I've got spice in here.
Just ginger root is good for the stomach. You know, not feeling super great.
I haven't problem acclimating to the ship. Yeah, she can be a bit of a rough one at night. Sure, yeah, we'll get something sorted out for you. And she reaches into a cabinet and brings you out some stuff to make some tea, including some ginger root.
Ginger tea would be nice.
Alright, just get that started and then get started on the eggs, yeah?
Sure thing.
Alright, and I'll just say you fix the ginger tea, start sipping at it, and then begin with your work. Roll me a craft check.
My craft is specifically alchemy. Does that count for cooking?
If you have any ranks in it, then no. It'll just be like the base, and now you can make another listing for craft cooking.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, Madison, you see how there's empty spaces?
Yeah.
You just write it there.
Oh.
That's the whole thing. And then in the category where it's putting the stat, just put int. And it'll automatically, calculate it as normal.
It's not gonna be alphabetical though.
You can do that later. Just put it there for now, please.
Okay.
Don't fuss. Because you'll be training in this job as you work for her, so you'll get stat points to that.
Interesting. Okay. So, I don't have any modifier for that.
Okay, well then it's going to be a straight D20 for now. But you'll get better.
Well, here we go.
I mean, it's eggs. How badly can you mess it up?
I don't know, break all the... What just happened?
I don't know. I can't see your screen.
It just made everything bigger.
I don't know.
I didn't like that.
I'm very sorry that happened to you.
Baker's not always back.
Well, it is a 6. You're not used to working with this many eggs, and you're also having to dodge around Orgella's many tentacles, and so you have a little bit of difficulty adjusting. The eggs are a little bit crustier than you normally would try and make for yourself, and you're not quite satisfied with your work. But Orgella comes and takes a quick look, goes, a little bit rough there on it, but you're still adjusting. Nothing a little bit of salt and pepper can't solve. These men are rough.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just starting out here.
It's a quick environment. Just stay quick on your feet and be willing to learn, and you'll be just fine.
Absolutely.
Right, and she then sends you two. What other things people make for breakfast? That
Toast,
simple.
Alex.
I know toast, but she can mass produce right now. People can make their own fucking
Like-
toast.
Like bacon or ham or some kind of.
Yeah, you mind if I have some bacon?
Sure.
Alright, and she gives you a big chunk of it for this. Roll me another craft check. With advantage, because she's actually going to watch over your shoulder and help you.
Alright. Whoa!
You don't need it?
Oh yeah,
With her staring over your shoulder, you feel, and also not having to dodge her tentacles or anything, you feel much more in tune with it, and you make the bacon very pristine. And she goes, "Oh, look, there you go. Just needed to focus up a little bit."
Yeah, just, Oh, I'm very proud of myself.
Well, there you go. And you can add 2 to your rank column on your cooking.
Whoa!
Yeah, you're training.
Dude.
Bro.
Stop!
It's so good.
And I'll say the 2 of you just work for a few more hours now that you feel a little bit more in tune with her work. And later at breakfast, Delphine, you help Orgala bring out a lot of the food platters to everybody. And once she releases you, you go and sit down a little bit tired, but sit down very proud of your work alongside your companions.
How'd it go?
It went fairly well. Little bit of a rough start. Sorry about the eggs, but definitely give the bacon a try. Sorry, Nova.
That's okay, I'm not gonna do it. But it looks probably like it should. I'm guessing. Everyone else seems to like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Is the meat thing like a health thing, or
No, it's just like a belief thing.
a belief? And
Like
exactly?
a cultural thing. Like back home we didn't really have a whole lot of wildlife around. Because we had so many monsters. So we tried to preserve it as best we could by not eating them.
All right.
Like I said, I saw a rat once.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, you did talk.
cool.
I think I saw that
yeah.
slime eater rat last night.
Oh no.
Yeah?
Yeah, its bones were. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
you're fine.
I mean, he was pretty friendly. He tapped my hand and everything before I went to bed.
Is your hand still okay?
Yeah. See?
All right. He looks over your hand. Yeah, that checks.
Yeah, that's fine.
He can probably dissolve things at will.
And that's. I think that's less scary.
No, I was thinking about that, like if you accidentally tripped and you fell.
Yeah.
Just don't trip.
Be quite the problem if you landed on him and he was just constantly dissolving.
I mean, people don't trip on purpose, Nova.
But
Oh, I
then
mean,
again,
like, you know.
the ship is made of wood.
Just don't make
and
mistakes.
I feel like he would
Don't fuck up. Yeah, I think he's okay. He's not, that acidic. But I also do have acid resistance, so,
I wonder if it has a name that we should ask at some point.
I
That
don't
would
know if
be
it
good.
can speak.
Well, someone may have named him or them.
The slime.
I don't know how. I
The
don't know
The
its
slime.
perception of itself.
get his pronouns.
Hey, slime, what's your pronoun?
The party spends the next 5 hours traversing the entire ship and writing down everyone's pronouns.
Pretty good.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you for providing that written document for us.
Yeah. I mean, I emailed it to you.
Yeah.
You emailed it to all
You didn't
of
get
us.
it?
No, I got it.
I got it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I got it.
Because
It was like 10 pages long, which I thought was a little weird.
Yeah.
Because there's only, so many people on here, but...
My cat ate my email.
That's like I did self-destruct the file after sending it, so
Your
Oh,
real
okay.
cat or your magic cat?
I'm a real cat.
Who's to say?
I hate this.
well, I guess I should
Sorry.
probably get to work with the captain and all.
Yeah, maybe he'll have, a new job for you today or something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Exciting!
Good luck!
Yeah. Good luck to y'all too.
Best of
Bye-bye.
luck.
And he hops up.
Is that horn guy in the same spot again?
He is with the same guys.
Okay. I'm just curious. I don't know when I go to work, actually.
Yeah. Robin's probably gonna, the second she finishes breakfast, she's probably gonna immediately head over there.
Whoa! Don't move around too fast. We ate a lot of eggs.
I guess so. We should probably stretch, though. Maybe stretching
Oh,
will help
God.
us digest.
Yeah, let's go stretch on the deck.
Does anyone
Yeah.
need ginger tea?
I think
No.
I'm okay for now, but thank you.
I'll stretch with you, Robin. I gotta lift things later.
Nice stretching partner.
All right. So the,
Flexing on the front of the boat.
Oh, hell yeah. That's basically it. We're just gonna be
hot ladies
stretching.
just stretching around.
Hot lady stretching on the boat.
All right. Well, you two hot ladies stretch on the boat on the deck, and just get all limbered up and feel comfy. The sky is pretty clear today, so the morning sun is beating down on you, but it feels really warm and nice because the beneath deck was a little bit cold last night. It seems like the second furnace is still having a little bit of trouble keeping everything good. So it feels nice to have the sun on you. Point being, and you do hear calling down to you, Robin.
Robin, you ready for work today?
Sure I
Just climb up when you're ready, dear.
am. Okie doke. Good luck at work, Nova.
Thank you, you too.
Gotta climb up.
Roll me a climb check.
Again.
Got this.
You gotta do it every time.
Let's do it every time.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is what you're gonna gain ranks in.
You're literally climbing.
14? Alright.
Yeah.
You're a little bit still full of food, but the limbering up did help. And so you managed to get yourself all up to the crow's nest.
Alright, how we feeling?
Full of food, but ready for work.
Good to hear. I'll just be, monitoring the wind and just move things as I ask you to, okay? Try not to get in anyone's way up here.
Okie doke. No problem.
And if you fall, try not to splat
Splat?
against the deck.
Oh. Yeah, I should be fine. I'm pretty limber, so.
If you fall and die, Squarp will eat you.
Oh, is that his name?
That little slime, yeah. Squarp.
Oh, okay, Scorp.
That's just kind of the sound he makes.
Yeah, that is the sound.
Like Squarp. You know?
Scorp. Yeah.
Alright, I'll just take a little rest over there on the mast.
Okay.
And she just begins sort of telling you to keep watch, explains how the rigging and sails work, shows you a few knot types. I would say
I did ask. I do have a craft in ships.
you do?
Yeah, remember I asked? I was like, hey,
don't
should I have...
remember.
You don't remember? I was like, hey, should I have a craft in ships? Because we're probably going to be sailing a lot, and that might be a good idea. And you were like, yeah, I mean, you're going to be on a ship at some point, and you're going to be talking to, like, some ship people, so you can probably learn that way.
That sounds
And
correct.
yeah, and you were like, that. So yeah, you can have a craft in ships. And I was like, okay, so my craft is 6.
What I'll say then is you feel as she is explaining things to you, this familiar sensation come back into your mind, and almost some of the information she's telling you feels reflexive. Make me a roll in that real quick.
Okay, so craft.
Yep.
Okay.
You build a boat.
No, not yet.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
And yeah, you feel overall just kind of like there is some part of you sort of trickling back into your brain. What are your current ranks in it, like in the rank column?
My rank is 3.
All right, then you can up it to 4. That should be your current level.
Woo! Wow.
That all
pretty
makes
cool.
sense to you?
Yeah, it's funny. It feels like riding. Have you ever ridden a bike?
A what?
Never mind. It's like it felt really familiar. Doing that stuff, which is weird because I don't have much memories of anything.
Well, you seem to climb around just fine.
Yeah, I'm good at climbing.
Well, you got any
Now I'm
other
good at
questions
tying
for me,
knots. What?
You got any questions about anything on the ship?
Um,
I see a lot from up here.
yeah, it's really cool. It's a really nice view. I bet you don't get tired of the view at all.
I mean, it's pretty similar most of the time. It has sometimes hurt a bit because I don't have eyelids to sort of turn down the amount of light coming in.
Oh, that's true. What about sunglasses? Do you have sunglasses?
They would have to be like domes.
Oh, you could probably get them custom made or something.
We don't make a whole lot of money here on the ship, ma'am.
Oh. Oh,
We're kind of just old travelers.
okay. That would be cool though, dome-shaped sunglasses.
Now, keep an eye out for it if you would.
Okay, I will do. Oh, should I roll a perception check? Because she said if I see anything that she misses, I should tell her. Does that mean I should roll a perception check or no?
Sure, you can do that.
Okay. Okay.
There's like a huge hole in the ship that she missed.
There's a sea monster currently ripping the ship in half.
Don't even joke. 24.
Give me just a second.
Sure. Because I just thought of that. I was like, yeah, she said if there's something.
You see, high up in the sky, this very large white bird with this long curved beak, and sort of like this black feathering towards the end of its wings that's just sort of like craning above the ship.
Whoa. Look at that bird.
A what?
A bird. Look up.
And she shoots, and the bird squawks and begins flying down and splats against the deck of the ship. And she fires another round down into it. And you see Scorp come out of a little gating and then suck up the bird and then spit out the bones over the side of the ship.
Sorry, that was a good eye. I didn't see that albatross.
An albatross?
If an albatross ever gets near the ship, tell me. I'll kill it immediately.
Okay.
Bad
Do they like try to hurt the ship or something? Or
Oh no, they're very docile.
okay. I trust you on that one, I guess then.
Yeah. Damn albatrosses.
She just begins loading her gun back up.
Okay. Okay. If I see one, I'll let you know.
And she gives you a head nod. She cocks her gun back again, and a little shell pops out. And I'll say you just kind of do your job for the rest of the day.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Nova, you're down in the belly of the ship, working with Cogbert, and just sort of helping him out with stuff. And he goes,
So, what was it like back where you came from? You do not quite seem the same as me.
Oh no, we had some like you. But no, it was just like, you wake up and the big hand put you out and stuff. Not really sure where we were made, but still not born. Still made, crafted, Big city, though.
Interesting. We had a sort of economy with different bodies and transferable souls.
and he sort of taps on his chest, and it opens up, and you just see this little orb in there before he taps it back closed again.
Oh, wow.
Yes, station and role in society was determined by your body type.
Oh, we're kind of like that. But you're allowed to switch it up. Like, I was more dexterous, but I went the strength route.
Modifications were strictly not allowed in our case.
Oh, no, we're big on mods.
Sounds exciting.
It is. I'll show you some of mine later.
Oh.
Not in a weird way.
Cool.
like in a normal way.
Yeah. Whew. Well, this phone is supposed to be working.
My God.
Sweat oil. All right, roll me a knowledge engineering.
Knowledge engineering. I forgot that's a thing.
Yeah, it is.
I have things in that now. Cool.
Damn, bitch.
I am a robot. I am a robot.
Nat 20.
You robot.
What are your current ranks in that?
I have no ranks in it. It's
Okay.
only I have no ranks in it. It's just what the void thing gave me.
All right, then I'll say you pump in 2 ranks into it as he's just explaining to you
Okay.
basically the inner workings of the ship and how each of the different devices works and how to fix them on your own in the event that he's ever out of commission.
Okay.
And
Coolio. Sounds not too hard.
Things are pretty simple. We try to make it easy for anyone who might be using the ship once I am perhaps no longer here.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
It would be unfortunate if something were to happen to me and the ship falls apart all on its own.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I wouldn't want anyone to like blame you for that either.
Yes. Well, at least you're here now for the time being. Takes a bit of the load off of me.
Yeah. And on to me.
Yes. Well, that should be enough for the day. Thank you, Miss Nova. This furnace should be fully operational once more.
Sure. That's the one that's like the below decks furnace.
Yes.
Okay. It was a little like chilly, so.
My apologies.
Oh no, I'm good. I've got cold resistance.
Wow. What a woman.
That's a mod.
And he gives you a handshake and then releases you to be done for the day. It's probably about 5 in the afternoon for you at this point.
Cool.
Meanwhile, during the day, Yoshinori, we're back in the morning. I'm guessing you call out to Rosalind once more?
Yes.
And she once again comes out of the pipe and goes,
Oh, yes, hello. Give me just a moment.
Oh, okay. Yes, of course.
and she slinks back in before returning a few moments later. And it looks like she pulls very heavily out of the pipe and forms entirely in front of you now, standing as like an actual full humanoid.
Oh, hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Apologies for not sooner making a full introduction. I tend to be all over the place.
Yes, that is how it was described to me. I'm sure you're very busy.
Yes, my many roles keep me very, crazed at times. It'll be nice having another another eye around to help, keep look out for problems. There is some issue with, misplacement of cargo aboard.
Oh, okay. Well, I can certainly do my best to help get things back in order then.
And she escorts you over to her office area, which seems to have all sorts of records and such. And she says,
If you don't mind just taking inventory, making sure we haven't lost anything since our last docking.
Oh, of course, gladly. I will do that. No problem.
and she hands you that, says,
If you need me, just call.
Of course. Thank you very much.
and roll me a perception check, Yoshinori.
The perception. / roll. Perception. There it is.
Damn, babies. Shit. Fuck.
We're got this. Killing it.
Yoshinori, you go through and begin. It takes you a little bit to understand what some of the stuff on the inventory list is, but you manage to parse it together after a while. The only thing that appears to be missing is it looks like there was a case of wine that was gotten into.
Yoshinori definitely makes note of that.
There are, it looks like 3 bottles missing out of a case of about 15.
Okay. Noted.
Besides that, you return after doing your inventory to her office, and just sort of work on straightening up the place. I believe there is a... Give me just a moment. I think there's a thing for this. Yeah, you can add Profession Scribe to your list of skills.
Okay. Scribe.
And give yourself 2 ranks in that.
Alrighty. Thank you. Sorry, make sure I put this down right. Profession is Whiz. Okay. Perfect. Alright, done and done.
And after you've straightened up the place, you find Rosalind slinking back into her office and sort of collapsing in her chair. Oh, it looks so nice in here.
Yes, I had a little bit of time after taking inventory. I figured it wouldn't hurt to have everything in order.
It certainly is much easier to look through now, thank you. Was there anything of note?
It looks as if we are missing 3 bottles of wine out of a case of 15.
Unfortunate. I'll have to keep a few more eyes out for that in the cargo deck.
Well, if you like, I could, well, snooping isn't necessarily the word I would use, but I will definitely keep an ear and an eye out, just in case.
By all means, that would be much appreciated.
Are you well, Miss Rosalind? You look exhausted.
Oh, no, I'm fine. My kind don't tend to sleep or eat, so I just try and take some moments to really not think of anything every once in a while.
Oh, if you like, I could get out of your hair.
Oh, no, idle converse is much preferable to, my general sort of work.
Well, okay,
Just being in one place is its own nice sort of simplicity.
I'm sure I cannot imagine being spread so thin, so to speak.
It's an interesting experience, to say the least.
And she sort of splits her head in half, and then both sides reform. And you kind of hear her double speak for a moment, like,
It's almost like I'm still all here. There's just more. Hard to explain.
and then she collapses back together.
That's a fascinating ability you have. Is it common where you are from?
Yes, though my kind are not all that common where I'm from anymore. We're very, very fragile, you see.
I see. Well, I must say, it's interesting to meet someone like yourself. It's certainly not something I am used to.
Yes, Scorp and I are quite the oddities among the type on this ship. They're at least all quite firm, comparatively.
Yes, I had noticed there are not many, I'm not even sure I have a word for it. Not amorphous, that's not really true in your case.
Well, my kind do not generally have shape. I learned to take shape to make others more comfortable.
Oh, I see. Well, if it would make you more comfortable, you needn't maintain any shape while I'm around.
Oh, no, I'm fine at this point. It was just difficult to learn. Clothes were very tricky.
Yes, I'm sure.
But it's all fine now. I've settled into it quite nicely. I like the appearance I've made for myself.
Missionary looks like he's going to say something, but then he doesn't.
Well, thank you for the conversation. I shan't keep you any longer. You are released for the day.
Oh, well, should you need any help, please just reach out to me. I don't really have much to do beyond this, if I'm honest.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for you then if I need something.
Okay, well, thank you for the opportunity to help.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
And you as well.
And as you close the door, you see her just sort of like slump entirely into her chair now, almost like not dripping, but just sort of like a little bit more lumpy against the cushion of the chair. And you leave her in her little office. It's probably around dinner time when you all come back out, and Delphine helps once again Orgala serve, and it's comparatively probably one of the more exhausted ones amongst a lot of you because you have 3 meals to work through for the day.
It's true.
So you're very happy to be amongst your companions once more. Not really much to talk about other than generic work, unless you guys want to say anything. I was just going to go through a few days, but if anybody has anything worth saying for them, feel free.
Connor, what were you gonna say? You were gonna say something.
I don't remember.
Oh, I just saw you unmute and then immediately mute when Alex started.
Yeah, that's fine. That's just normal.
Okay.
Happens. Anybody else have anything?
I don't think so. Other than
I guess just ask. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Have I been making
No,
any
go ahead.
progress with the medicine?
You haven't been rolling for it, so no.
I would like to do that
Okay,
while
you
we're.
can do that after bed tonight.
Yeah.
Do we have a Marty with us?
You do indeed. Hi.
I'm Marty. Its name is Scorp.
Oh, the slime?
Our little slime busser friend,
Name's
yes.
Scorp, because that's the sound he makes. Scorp.
Cool. Is he like a person or is he like a dog?
I think
Slime.
he's a person.
I mean, like intelligence-wise.
Have you ever seen a dog before, Marty?
Well,
I don't mean like shape-wise.
so Farida shot an albatross in the sky and it splattered on the deck of the boat, and then she shot it, and she shot it again, and then Scorp came in and ate him up, and then spat his bones out the side of the boat.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
gross.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Apparently, albatross are docile. Like it wasn't gonna do anything, but I mean, she said that they're bad omens. So I guess I trust her. So.
Oh, and Scorp has to eat, of course.
Yeah, true.
I mean, it seems like there's a bunch of, leftovers for him every night.
Yeah.
Sure, but how would you feel eating leftovers every night?
I mean, that's usually
That's
what
kind of what we. That's
Listen.
kind of what we do, also.
Yes, but you can get over it. And listen, you know what I meant.
I don't.
Fresh food is great.
No, I get it.
I
I don't know how good an albatross with a bunch of bullets in him would taste.
I mean, I don't know if he's tasting. Like he's just kind of dissolving it all.
Oh, that's right. I don't know.
Like, I don't want to think about him dissolving stuff anymore. It's all the same.
I'm sorry. How was work for you, Marty?
Fine. Mainly a lot of learning about the names of different parts of the ship, and like all the different roles and the management and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Well, you should pay attention. Maybe you can be your own captain one day.
Yeah.
No, really.
I need y'all to know that I just spit so hard that it made the touchscreen on my computer activate and change tabs. I just need y'all to be aware of what just happened and that I just had to see.
Alex, you are a very moist individual.
What?
Yeah.
Pretty
the
impressive.
fuck?
You're very,
God.
you're a wet.
Like, I was on the Dawnseekers tab on my laptop and it changed to the Albatross page.
Oh my god.
And that's why they call him Rainin, last name
I'd
withheld.
be spitting.
Rain last it with hell.
Raven spit.
Rain Man. Rain
Yeah,
Woman.
I mean, learning what I can. It's just, I went from never being on a ship before to being on a ship primarily, so that's a lot of new information.
Yeah. Well, at least it's something new, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Latheria, I'll miss parts of it, but it was pretty dull.
Hmm. I mean, there wasn't like a ton you could do.
No, it's basically, try to explore, but there's not really much to explore, so you just kind of, really just do whatever. I would have gone
Like get stuck
insane
in
without Raleigh and Orf.
Caves.
Yeah, like get fucking stuck in the mines.
Yeah, well, you don't have to do that on a ship.
That's true.
And if you do, someone can help you.
Yeah,
more
that's
faster
great.
than we did.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, we can laugh about it now, right? Has it been?
It was so scary.
Okay.
I wasn't scared. It went fine.
That's great for you. I had no reason to think that anybody was within hours away of us.
That's fair.
But it worked out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta be a little hopeful that things will work out okay.
Yeah, history has really proven that to be the case for me most of the time.
Well, you're young, right? How old are you?
I'm 17.
Okay, years?
Yeah, years.
Yeah, okay, years. I'm counting. Yeah, you're young. You got like a lot of years.
Yeah, I mean, we
Left.
live to be about 150 or so normally.
That's about how.
Oh, wow.
Yay!
Now.
Wow. You look good for your age.
Thank you. Our species lives quite a long time.
Noted.
Yeah, we recycle.
You're real quiet again, Julia.
Oh, I should.
There you go.
Robin was like, I don't know how old I am.
I mean, you look pretty young overall.
I think I'm like maybe 19 or 20.
Yeah?
Maybe. I think.
I
think so.
I can't guess.
I mean, I'm throwing a guess out there because
Can I,
that's
can I
what
roll a heal check to check how old she is?
Sure.
You're really gonna look at her that hard, Yoshi?
It's for the sake
Look
of...
at her.
I know Yoshi can't usually look at me.
Stop talking to me. I'm not
Okay,
looking at your
making
ass
nervous?
again. I can't do this.
I'm facing forward.
Good.
20. You don't know if it's polite or not to say, but she looks like she's more in her mid to late 20s.
Oh my goodness, you're like 45.
What?
Oh no.
So old.
Crazy. Wow, I cannot believe it. You look... So, you look younger than I am, but...
I've never noticed how mature you look before.
I'm sweating.
Look away.
Help. If I had to guess, Miss Robin, I did not meet many people that looked like you. They all looked like me back home. Except with black hair. I would guess mid-20s, probably.
Oh, okay. Mid 20s. So not
But who knows,
45.
really?
You were pulling my leg.
Not 45. I was not pulling your leg. I was saying you looked 45.
Personally, I think your mental age is more important in this scenario.
What do you think her mental age is?
At least 10.
Well, for my species,
No, I'm older.
I can count at least that.
for my species, she could be anywhere from 30 to 50. We age kind of slowly, though.
Well, this
Yeah,
is
I don't know.
fascinating.
Yeah, well, I mean, she doesn't know how old
Actually,
she is.
are you being sarcastic?
I honestly, I don't know with you people. I don't know really until after it's come out in retrospect what I'm being.
That's
That's
fair.
not very nice.
That's fair. I'm similar.
I do like you guys, but you're really hard to parse.
Parse?
Like understand,
Up.
make sense of.
Yeah.
I have to apologize, Marty. I'm used to speaking to the departed.
Like people that aren't there.
And like people that aren't alive.
Like G-word.
Bedtime, I guess.
You scared him before he has to go
Listen.
to sleep, you.
No, listen, I didn't mean to. It's simply a matter of
Hey,
there.
Scorp, can you take my plate?
We need to get better at. We need to get better at talking to people.
I'm really not good at this.
This is getting embarrassing.
All
Oh,
right,
Marty,
guys.
I want to say I didn't mean
Good night.
anything inappropriate when I touched you.
Good night, Marty.
Hold on, Marty. Before you go, I happen to prepare a spell just for you. I'm gonna. Are you willing? It's a friendly spell, I promise.
Yeah, I'm
I
willing.
use calm emotions. It'll protect you from negative emotions and make you not as afraid. Tonight, you can sleep well.
Kind of feel sedated.
Allow me to apologize through this measure.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I it feels weird not being able. I'm gonna go to bed
All right.
and feel neutral.
Good night,
about it.
Marty. Okay, good night, Marty.
Night, Marty.
Good night.
I'm so stupid.
Do you think he likes us?
I don't know.
Said he does. He says he likes us. We're just difficult to talk to and understand, apparently.
I
Oh,
wish I
bunch
could
of
say
freaks.
anything when you guys are talking to him, but I don't talk to children.
That's not
Then
very
why do you
nice.
talk to us?
You're adults for your species.
He's almost an adult. One more year.
I'm really not.
Is that how you tell?
He doesn't seem like an adult.
18 is usually the year it's like, okay, you're an adult now.
So, like, what do you get to do when you're an adult? I'm born one, so I don't really get it.
You can participate in the lottery.
You get sent off to war.
You could get sent off to war. You can buy cigarettes, right? Or did they
You die in
change?
combat.
Wow.
You get
can
eaten by a
buy
giant
those-
bug.
You can buy those smoky sticks, I think.
I reach adulthood around age 30, so
That doesn't sound very fun, to be honest.
well, as I said, we age rather slowly.
No, like all the things you get to do once you're an adult.
Oh.
I mean,
Who the
there's a
hell
lot
wants to
more
play the
stuff you
lottery?
can do as an adult. I'm just struggling to think of stuff you can do.
Yeah, no, back home, when you turn 16, they just cart you right off to training. And you're lucky if you live past 25.
I need to send a brush our teeth, Robin.
Well,
Well, look at the time. I remember to brush my teeth. I'm gonna go brush my teeth now.
all right. Bye, Robin.
Whenever the topic of age comes up, Yoshinori just stares blankly into the distance.
There are a lot of ghosts
We just
around
are
to
like
talk to.
born.
Well, I'm going to go work on Marty's medication. See if I can figure out what to do with it.
Okay.
You roll me a craft alchemy check. I think that was your other craft, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't forget the space there.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. Like, she's really just crushing up a specific herb and making it in a way to where he can, like, put it in anything he's drinking. So, I mean, the harder thing is going to find herbs that are comparable to this. But you know how to make it.
Okay.
So you're good on that now. Anybody else have anything for this night? Because what we're going to do is probably just say a few days pass before we arrive at our location for the time being.
No.
Okay. Well then, go on.
I think Nova was gonna try and see if Cogbert wanted to hang out.
Like tonight?
Sorry, did I come through?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, like I mean any night that. Okay. Yeah, tonight's fine.
You're delayed a little bit, but you are coming through.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my dad.
Uh-oh.
Internet's
Oh,
being a little
no.
shitty right now.
There it
Hey,
goes.
robot.
It's fitting.
Is it fine now? It says it's okay. Is it working or no?
Say cat.
Cat?
Okay, that's about a 2-second delay. That's not too bad.
Okay.
Maybe we'll save the hangout for later, since that might be hard one-on-one right now.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But we'll say it did happen, and y'all partied, drank oil.
Drink oil?
You
Got
showed-
fucked up on WD-40.
Yeah.
Snorted WD-40.
God. Oh my
Put
god.
it upside down.
I don't want to come back to like the bunking area and so it's like, what smells like chemicals?
It's like, God, guys, I am hazardous right now.
Hey, check it out. I'm going to boof this motor oil.
Stop!
Oh. Damn. Shit, I'm so fucked up. Yeah?
No! No!
Omega home this week.
Oh my god.
Holy
Shit. We'll just say a few days past then, and
Yeah.
you guys are doing your jobs. You're kind of settling into the habit of the ship. The big horn fellow isn't giving you quite the jabs visually anymore, as it looks like you guys aren't, throwing your guts up every morning or anything. Like he perhaps thought that you would. And,
Yeah, we have sea legs.
You have sea legs. And after about 4 days of being on the ship, while you're up there, Robin, you hear Ferrita call,
Hey, we're coming close.
Close to what?
It looks like a port nexus.
A port what nexus?
It's like a big port thing. You can go ask the captain about it.
Oh, okay. Should I go tell the captain that we're getting there?
Yeah, feel free.
Okay. Just gonna slide down and go look for the captain.
you monkey on down, and you find Captain Draylon at the helm.
Yo, captain!
How's it going, Miss Robin?
It's going. We're getting close to a port something.
Port Nexus?
Yes, port nexus.
Ah! Vargalias, hand me a telescope, please. By all means, my pleasure, sir. An honor, sir.
And he hands him this little brass telescope. And Draylon puts it up to his good eye and goes,
Ah, looks like we're coming into Grey Oak. I haven't been here in quite some time. Hope Dardaeus is still around and kicking.
Wait, so what is a port nexus?
You haven't been to Port Nexus before?
No, I haven't been much of anywhere before, at least that I can remember.
Port Nexus is, well, maybe we should gather all your friends together and let everyone know at the same time.
Okay. I'll go get him. And Robin's gonna run off and gather everybody.
you let them all know that we're coming towards something, which is apparently Port Nexus, and pull them back up to the deck, where Draylon is just sort of still manning the helm.
Well, hi there, everyone. Little Miss Robin here said that she wasn't familiar with the Port Nexus. Wondering if you all knew either.
Well, I've been on a ship before. I'm somewhat familiar.
Not at all.
Okay.
No.
Alright, well, there we go. Port Nexus, basically, there are these ports that are built out in the Labyrinthian Sea. Well, it's hard to explain. There's these locations that are just, you're more likely to come across sailing out there. Don't really know how to explain it other than there are just places where ships end up more often. These places are called port nexuses. The people that keep them, the nexus keepers, can actually transfer from one port nexus to another port nexus, and theoretically can take people with them. So that's how we transfer supplies and such from one location to another.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Listen, Labyrinthian Sea is hard to get around, but it at least gives you a little bit of a sense of, familiarity around the place.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
this place is Grey Oak, big old tree on a rock, helmed by, if he's still alive, helmed by a guy named Dardaeus, a furry little man.
Like the Sir Bargally, the cat.
Not
guy?
like me, no. No, Dardaeus is more of a bovine fella.
Oh,
Well, we should be coming in soon. I'll give you guys some time for, some shore leave to have a look around.
sounds cool.
And after about another half hour of sailing, you pull up and you see through the fog this giant tree, perhaps about 300 feet tall, and immensely wide, with these huge roots that sprawl out in all directions and actually go into the ocean itself, which appears to be placed precariously upon what little remnants of a small rock are jutting out of the water. And you guys find yourself in the small settlement of the port next is Grey Oak, excuse me.
Wow.
Wow. I've never seen a tree that big.
Yeah, me neither.
And even Marty's
That's
coming
pretty.
up with you guys now and goes, were trees small where I come from?
No.
I think they're average where you come from.
Okay, just making sure.
This is an obscenely large tree.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to be sure I wasn't from, like, tiny town.
Pause. Question for DM.
Sure.
Are we off the boat right now?
You guys are still on the ship. They're about to put down the plank so you can walk into the dock.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you said we were off the boat or something.
I'll say now the plank is put down. You guys are welcome to leave whenever you wish.
What is the head the thing on the boat? What's it called? The girl?
The figurehead?
Yeah.
What about it?
What's its name again? I don't remember what he called it.
He called it Eliza.
Okay. Before they left, Nova wanted to go up to it and like put her hand on it and thank Eliza for safe passage.
Okay. And you do so, and you detect this very small pulse of glowing light from it, as if it has some recognition of itself.
And then she'll head on out.
Okay. And the five of you hop off the boat. And as you do so, Drellin is not far behind when he places his hand on Marty's shoulder and says, "All right then, Marty, don't get too far from me. People around here are kind, but I don't want them taking advantage of you. Give you a pair of horns, you just about look like my son, so you stick close with me." Yeah, sure, sounds fine. Y'all have a fun time looking around, I guess. Alright, just be sure to keep an eye out. If the ship looks like it's taking off, start yelling.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Of course.
And they start offloading some cargo. You guys are welcome to look around because it's not really your job.
What is here that we can see?
Perception check.
Okay.
Everyone?
Anyone that wants to have a look around, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm looking.
Perception.
Nice.
I've got 11.
15 from Nova. 25 from Yoshinori.
Chunky.
And a 15 from Delphine. What I will say is a lot of you look around, once you come up the steps of Grey Oak, everything here appears to be kind of like built into the land itself. Even the many buildings seem to be just sort of carved out of massive roots. and built into the tree itself. And you see a few little like small like market stalls, just like travelers that come through and set up stuff for a short time. There are a few shops. You see what appears to be a large what's the word I would use, like a plant nursery, with like a bunch of flowers and different sort of decorative plants and such. There appears to be one of those that takes up more space than most of the other buildings. But then there's just some restaurants, a hotel and such. It looks to be like this is kind of a, not a tourism stop, but just kind of a place to get comfortable for a short while in between travels.
So it's like leisure, but it's more like in the same way that you're going on the freeway or the highway and there's a pit stop.
Yeah, that's exactly how I describe it.
Yeah, it's like a campground.
They're not trying to keep you there. They're just trying to occupy you while you are there.
Right. Okay.
What I will say, Yoshinori, with your 25, is that you notice, like, further up into the steps built in, is this little, I wouldn't say hovel. I mean, it's a decently sized building, but at the top of it, you see this figure talking to a few other smaller figures. It looks to be like there are these sprites that live here that fly around like little pixies, and a few are talking to this fairly large, masculine-looking figure that's standing up there. And when you spot his body, you get the ping of a Dawnseeker.
Oh. Hello. Okay.
He's probably about 200 feet away, going up.
No, I know.
I knew you knew. I was making sure.
Exclamation for the group. Well, it looks like somebody in charge, maybe? Could be a fellow co-worker, as you put it, Nova?
Oh, there's co-workers here?
Yes, right there. And Yoshi will point towards the top of the hill with the little house and the big burly person.
Oh, we should say hello. I'm sure he's noticed us as well.
I mean, we are 200 feet away.
No,
And 4 of us.
That's true.
If you sensed him, it's likely that he will sense us as well.
You doubt my power. That was a joke. Anyway, yes, we should go and say hello. Why not?
Because Yoshi had a bigger compass.
And
I want to say hi.
and the 4 of you head on up there pretty quick like. And as you do so, some of the sprites sort of part so that you can more formally see the big fuzzy old guy with a little wooden staff. He sits at maybe around 6'1", 6'2", not terribly tall for his body type. He seems to have like this kind of like this fur that covers most of his body, but his face and chest appear to be a little bit more like they're just skin. Overall, has a very leathery appearance, and he very warmly looks over you all as this pinging is now very intense for presumably all of you. He goes,
Adelaide, give me just a minute here. I've got some new friends I think I need to make contact with.
Alright, Dardius.
and they flutter away.
Well then, new arrivals. Nice to meet you.
And he comes on over and gives you all a hearty handshake.
My name's Dardeus.
Good to
I'm
meet
not.
you.
Oh!
Oh,
I'm
continue, sorry.
I'm Nova. Captain Draylin mentioned you.
Alright, Draylin's still around and kicking. That's good to hear. I thought I recognized Eliza down there. Yep, well, that's good. Well, good to see more of my people around. There's not too many of us nowadays.
Well, I mean,
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Delphine.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Delphine.
Well, I'll let everyone else introduce themselves.
Yoshi.
Oh, yes. Right. I am Yoshinori Kitagawa.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kitagawa. How about you, little missy?
Oh, I'm Rabbit.
Ah, little bird. Love that. Love that. Well, welcome here to Grey Oak. Have you guys been around much?
No, we're new members, you could say.
Oh, really? You're novices.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
did our first job
Oh,
like
good.
a few days ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa. Well, good on you. How'd it go? You lose anybody?
Nope. We're all perfectly healthy and fine.
That's good to hear.
Had a couple of close calls, but we did it.
Yeah. Well, believe you me, there could be a good deal of more close calls there in the future. Being a Nexus Keeper is a pretty cushy job, all things considered.
Is that like a promotion?
It's more of like a adjacent thing. Like, you don't necessarily need to be like a veteran. Usually we are veterans because we're more tired. But every Nexus Keeper is a Dawnseeker secretly.
Oh, wow.
Yep, so whenever you come across a port Nexus, know you got a friend there waiting for you.
Oh, cool.
And I'll also, it's been maybe a little bit since I've shown him, so I'll, there's no way, I forgot. No, okay, here it is. I put Nexus Keeper at the beginning. There's Nexus Keeper
Hello, guy.
Dardaeus. Little bovine fellow, slightly bovine, not full. He goes,
Well, if you guys are real new, I'm not exactly the most experienced guy in the book, but I could try and show you a thing or two. I do have a few responsibilities. I can clear time in my schedule. It's not often I get to have co-workers around, you know?
Yeah. Well, we won't take up too much of your time, of course, if you need to do stuff.
No, I certainly just gotta... Yeah, he said on the top of my head, I can't remember what I was supposed to be doing. And then one of the little sprites from before, Adelia, as he called her, says, Dardaeus! Hey, Adelia, was there something you needed?
Lily Calandra's here for you now.
Oh, shit, yeah. Okay, phew. Well, speaking of co-workers, I got another Nexus Keeper here to say hello. That reminds me, could you guys bring out your compasses real quick?
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
of course.
and you all bring them out, and he looks them over and goes, yeah, you're beginners. And then brings out his, and it is a good deal larger with several more glyphs that are floating around it.
Oh, wow.
And he goes, I grant you access to Grey Oak. All for you. And then all your compasses sort of glow green for a moment, and a small little rune is now floating around them. And he says, no matter what port nexus you're at, as long as you go to the nexus gate, you can teleport back here to Grey Oak.
Oh, wow.
So cool.
Wow. Okay.
So be sure to give it a shot whenever you can, or if you just want to sit down and have some tea and toast.
Yeah, when you don't have to meet the other coworker, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's I should probably like to meet y'all. Hey, how about y'all come inside and just wait outside the meeting room until we're done talking. I'll let you in to come talk to Calandra.
Okay.
Sure.
And he brings you all up into what appears to be this larger office area, and just sort of sits you all down. All right, I'll smooth her over. I totally forgot about our meeting, if I'm going to be entirely honest. But I'll be out in just a few minutes to collect you all, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good.
And then he heads in, past this wooden double door, and you hear him on the other side go, hey, Calandra! And you guys are just sort of sitting out currently. You can hear kind of the soft murmurs of their conversation on the other side, but from just like passive perception, it's not really possible to make it out.
That's fine.
Well, I sure would like
What?
to study this tree a bit.
I'm sure they'll let you look at it after we meet whoever.
I'm also ashamed to say at the port nexuses I've been to, I'd never bothered talking to anyone, so I can't go back to those.
Well, the more you know.
So many years
Can't believe-
wasted.
Can't believe. Oh no.
Robin's,
Yeah. Yeah. You know you wanna.
yeah, she really wants to, but I'm like, this is such a bad idea. Yeah, she's gonna try and eavesdrop, but like stealthily.
Alright, roll me a stealth and then a perception.
Good luck.
My stealth is I said stealth very specifically because I know my stealth is better than. Maybe.
Alright, it's an 11 for stealth.
It's not too bad, and then perception.
And then a 15 on perception. Alright. You very slowly make your way over to the door, Robin. It is a creaky wooden place, but everything's kind of creaking in general, so that doesn't really stick out noise-wise to anyone. You three do see her sneaking over there as she puts her ear against the door. And sort of muffled on the other side, Robin, you hear the sound of Dardaeus' voice once again. Him saying, "Oh, hey, Kill. So, how's it going? How have you been?"
Doing fine, just, not really here on the best of circumstances, Dardaeus.
Ah, that so. Yeah, you do seem a little bit more dour than usual. Not quite as intense.
Yeah, I just, first of all, how are things with you?
Ah, fine actually. Got a little surprise for you when we're done here.
Alright, well, I just wanted to ask, have you heard from Sloane?
No, I mean, before, yeah, I haven't talked to Sloane in maybe about a couple port months now. Why?
Nothing, it's just, Repola's gone kind of dark. I haven't been able to get through, no messages and nothing, just, full dark. It's not often a port nexus goes silent.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bit odd. I'll try and check in on my side soon, make sure she's doing okay.
Alright, well that was, really the most of it. Just, also wanted to get a little bit of time away from Upturus. It's just, intense environment to be around, so.
Yeah, no, I know. But, if that's all, let's just, take some time. We, got some, people out here, actually, if you want to come meet them.
Alright. And then...
Do I hear them approaching?
You do.
Alright, I immediately back up. Just kind of stand. I back up a decent amount away from the door.
And you skitter back over in the direction of your friends and play it cool.
Yeah.
And as you do so, you notice the door swing back open, and you see Dardaeus walking alongside this woman of probably more or less about the same height. She has got a much different vibe to him. She has got gray skin, is wearing this jacket that is open and just sort of revealing her midriff and chest area. This long hair appears to be sort of pulled back, and 4 tiny horns shoot up the top of her head, and these sort of small, nearly vestigial wings that jut out of her back as well. And there is this very long Flambergian sword that sort of sits on her back as well. And you all feel a ping from her as she's looking over you all.
Whoa.
Oh. So that's it then.
Yeah, found some new co-workers that sidled right on in here. This is Nova and Delphine and Robin and Yoshinori Kitagawa.
Hi.
Hi. She seems
Hi.
not all too pleased.
Robin will hold her hand out for a handshake.
She looks down at it and then very loosely offers out hers and just sort of like shakes, almost just like more your fingers than your full hand.
Mhm.
God.
So, you all new here?
Yep.
Yes.
Pretty new.
And she takes out her compass for a moment, and it is about twice the size of Dardaeus's.
Oh God.
Whoa! Robin gets like real close to it. That's so cool. How'd it get like that?
Years of experience. And she's looking you all over, and she leans over to Dardaeus and whispers,
These are like real new, huh?
yeah? Is that a problem, Kill? And she just sort of like puts her fucking palm into her face, and she goes, how many void threats have y'all dealt with?
One.
The one.
And you all, you know what's going on, right? Like the whole, it was explained to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the card.
You just all seem quite, not to be rude, but vanilla.
I mean, we're trying to stay positive about the whole thing, lest we fall into like horrible despair about it all. You know?
Yeah.
And she looks over at you now, specifically Nova, and is like making this very deep eye contact with you. You notice at this point that what's normally whites around her eyes are completely black as well, and her really only amount of color within her eyes is the red iris, which surrounds a slitted pupil, which kind of expands and contracts while looking at you. And she goes, yeah, trying to keep things together, I would imagine. Well,
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
No, that
No,
was
yeah.
me making a noise. Sorry.
Okay.
like oh. Okay. Oh no.
I just remember a time when we were able to find a bit more experienced individuals for the order.
Well, I mean, we'll get experience.
You do understand that casualty rate of this job, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta know that, like, the Nexus Keepers, probably make up 75% of all the Dawnseekers left alive, right?
Oh, it's okay. Gotta die for a cause sometime.
Yeah, but the whole point is that we're trying to keep things alive. If we're all dead, what good are we doing?
Well, you just recruit along the way, right? That's what the group that came to my island did.
Yeah,
And they
but
took a whole bunch of us.
that's good to hear at least. It's just, well's been drying up a bit.
Oh. Well, I mean, technically we're all experienced, and I mean, I've got 3 lives experience, but I did kind of have to start over. So, I'm doing my best.
She just kind of gives a sigh and goes, alright, well, if you all are interested in maybe figuring out a bit more on how to stay alive and how to really deal with the void threat. Dardaeus, are they busy? I don't know, are you guys, occupied currently?
No, we're just watching to make sure our ship doesn't leave, but it'll probably be a little bit.
Hey, Adalea? Yes, Dardaeus? Would you mind, telling Captain Drillin if you see him not, pull out till, his, 4 here are back? Absolutely, Nexus Keeper. And she flutters off again. It's a good little thing. Yeah, they should be fine. Why are you asking, Kill? Just thought we might pop over the Rupturus for a bit. Yeah, sure, we need to go all the way there. I mean, surely we can just, like, have a bit of a lesson over here. No, I think over there would be better. And she walks back into the room, and just sort of motions for you guys to come with.
Robin immediately follows.
Do a lot of you as well?
Going.
Yep.
Alright. And, you are now brought to this, like, sort of like center of the tree, like, atrium room. And there's this, very out of out of like style in terms of the rest of this place, like gateway, like arch that is just sort of sitting at the top of it, and she opens up her compass and makes it ping red for a moment, and this portal opens up, where you see a similar looking room on the other side, albeit built out of more stone. All right, let's be going then.
All right.
And you guys all step through one by one, and the immediate air changes as you all step through. And as you guys now walk down the flight of stairs leading out of this Nexus Gate area, you see what appears to be all around you this scorched volcanic earth. This is a lot larger than Grey Oak as well, and it looks like, based on the clientele here, a lot more dangerous as well. You see entire dragons flying around and sort of perched on these large stone rocks that sit all around the island, as well as just like these stone golem looking individuals, and basically just a lot of large unsightly individuals. And she says, "Welcome to Rapcharis." And we're gonna end it a little bit early there tonight.
Woo!
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Because we got through it a little bit quicker than I imagined. Which is fine. Means we can get dinner now. But we'll do highlights real quick, starting with Connor.
Cool. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I like every session, so the bar's super high. But I really enjoy the additional characters that we have on the boat. Sort of a recurring group to come back to when we're not doing an arc, so to speak. I feel like there's a little fun to be had there. Cool little tidbit about basically being no Dawnseekers left, just number-wise. All in all, I think this is a really good session, fairly descriptive as far as things go. Interested to see how more boat stuff plays out and how all of this is going to work. So yeah, it's good.
Cool. Moving on then.
I'm so good with words.
Yeah. Moving on then to Julia.
Yeah, I really liked this session. A lot of really fun characters. Each one was like very unique and different, in like very distinct ways. I feel like you're really like playing around and like getting like super duper creative with this, and it's like showing a lot. Yeah. I really love these Nexus Keeper people. They seem really cool. Don't laugh at me. And I'm excited to see what we're gonna be doing at what is her name?
Kalandra.
Kalandra. I'm excited to see what we're doing at Kalandra's place. That'll be fun.
I'll have her say in the chat. You can see now.
Yeah.
Cool. Moving on then to Victoria.
I liked it. I liked being on a ship and just having a chill time. I liked meeting all the new characters. It was fun to meet the little crew. I do like having Marty with us. I think it's cool, and I like him. Even though he's a little shithead because he's 17. And I like the port nexus, like the idea of it and how it works. It's really cool. Yeah, I can't think of anything specific because I'm a little sleepy, but that's about it. I really enjoyed it.
All right, cool. Then going to Madison.
Let's see. Yeah, I really had a lot of fun. Meeting all the new characters. And getting a couple of skill points was nice.
Yeah, I thought that might be a fun idea. The fact that you guys can like build skills other ways.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's not like balanced, but
it's fine. I'm not like giving it to like every skill. It's like I'm also determining what you're allowed to train in. So.
Yeah, it was nice. Loved all the nat 20s.
Yeah, those were cool.
Let's hope we get more next session. Ha 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 ha.
I'm curious what we're gonna do here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just gonna be
that's it. I'm just sort of looking forward to see what happens next.
Yeah. There wasn't quite as much content this session, just because like it was kind of like there wasn't a great breaking point in between getting to Rupturous. And be like, well, I don't want to do the whole thing here. It's gonna be like 6 hours, and we can't really push it that far. So we're just chilling. Next session will be a little bit longer because there will probably be a little bit of combat as well. Yeah, I've moved on to my stuff at this point, I guess. Yeah, I think I did an okay job balancing all the stuff on the boat. I was really worried about that. All the different voices I had to practice for a while to make sure I could jump into them really easy. I wasn't quite as ready for Grayo because I wanted to be, because I just kind of ran out of time writing today. But we can spend a little bit of time there once we're done with Rupturous, like exploring around and actually going to some of the shops and stuff if we want to. So I'm not too worried about that. I just think I like that everybody feels pretty distinct, and yeah, as Julia was saying, I get to really play around with weird character concepts now because I don't have quite the strict guidelines of my own campaign setting from before. So yeah, I think it's all fucking a lot of fun right now to work with. Like Rosalind especially was a character that I had a lot of fun making. Just like a truly bizarre idea for a character. And Scorp is funny.
Scorp.
But yeah, I think that's all good. And next session will be, I think, pretty interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. So for now, we can all say good night, recording.
Good night,
Okay.
recording.
Good
Good night,
recording.
recording.